The ATA Podcast Show is rated M for mature and T for toys. Yeah.
Good morning, Momos. It's time for All Up in Your Grill podcasting with your hosts, Doom and Mark. Tired of those boring podcasts with nothing funny to say? Don't count on that here. Clean the wax out of your ear, bitches. Now let's start the show.
Welcome back, action figure aficionados, dreadnoughts, whatever have you. Thank you for stumbling upon the Action Toy Art Podcast. This is actually episode 144. We are in November. This is the 12th of November. Tomorrow will be the 13th. This episode will be dropping of 2017. Extra special podcast today. I am your host, of course, Junior_Doom. I am accompanied by Marked Again.
What's up, everybody?
We also have Eric Plays.
What's going on, guys? Hi.
Joining us also from Canada is Sharkman Dave.
What's up?
We also have the One Gam.
Howdy ho.
And
Hi.
Scotty Holmes.
Hey guys.
And if you're looking at our screen on YouTube right now, you have noticed we have a sticker for the super articulated blanks, Cryptid Toys. We have Austin Gentry joining us.
Hey everybody, I got nothing interesting to say.
That's okay. Well, nothing at all interesting.
Well, I don't know. I think there's some interesting stuff here, man.
Right.
We just got word that you're hanging by the skin of your teeth right now. We need
He's
more
skinning.
dreadnoughts to get aboard. But we passed the first Kickstarter mark, so you're past $30,000. You're at $30,622 right now.
Let's bump
We need
it.
everybody to pledge and get
Yeah,
some skeletons, guys.
like it's
Let's get these
cocaine.
blank bodies. Let's do this shit.
Bump it.
Cryptid
Yeah, we got
Toys.
it. We hit that.
Finally
We hit
doing
that
it.
big first milestone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pop any champagne or did you pour one out for your homies or anything like that?
How do you
Yeah,
feel, man?
poured
Are
one
you
out for
stoked?
Yeah. Oh, so excited! It's great to hit this huge milestone.
So for any
Very thankful to everyone who's pledged so far.
Awesome. So for anybody that is just new to the podcast, hasn't listened to any of the previous episodes, this is actually the third time we have had Austin on here. Obviously, he wanted to do a different line back in the day, which was the SWAT team, which was also very cool. The SWAT also had incorporated these skeletons as well. And obviously, since, things have happened and complications and all that, but we couldn't be any happier to see you actually back to fruition.
Yeah, and I'm happy to finally get some stuff out there this time.
Dude, it's really awesome, man. We're super hyped on it. I can't wait to build my skeleton army. I don't know about you. Eric, what do you think about this, man?
I think they're awesome, man. But like you said, that's the first funding goal. So now hopefully the extras can be unlocked, like the angry faces and the hand packs and whatnot. That's going to be nice, too.
Right.
So 4 days left. I mean, a lot can happen in 4 days.
Sure
Is it-
can.
Is it pay week?
Who
Yeah.
got that?
sure
Who
it
got
is.
that dollar?
Yeah.
I mean, it's credit
should
card
be.
based anyway, so
It's what?
on Kickstarter, you have to use credit card, so it's not like you have to wait for your pay week to actually pledge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, after this
Oh, thanks for
episode airs,
debunking the
of course.
joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just saying, but
I'm a
you know.
joke, Kelly. I'm sorry.
So, Dave, Scott, we haven't heard too much from you guys. How do you guys feel? Are you guys jumping in on this? Is this something that you guys are interested in at all?
Yeah, big time.
Don't say no. Don't say
Put him on the spot.
Talk
Peer
to this guy
pressure.
on the show.
Definitely gonna get a
No, I've never even fucking heard of these things.
Did you say you're going to put a boner on the bone guy, Scott? Is that what you said?
Well, he needs an erection. I
He
mean,
needs an erection.
Yeah, can I get an extra femur there, Cryptid Toys? We've had you on the show 3 times. Can you just send me like one extra femur so I can make a boner?
that's all
I
I
will
need.
send you, for sure. I'll send you 2 extra femurs. So you
We're
can
all
yes!
aware.
Straight.
Well,
Yeah,
aware
you
that
hear
it's
that,
not
guys?
actually
I'm
a
sponsored by Cryptid Toys. There we go.
He's got femurs for your FEMA.
Hey, on this picture right here, is that a bloody skeleton? That's
Check.
awesome.
Yeah, there's a red
Like
one. That's
the
the
red
red one.
Well, there's
Oh,
a red
cool.
one, and then there's like a
And there's like a
rusted
clear, rusty
one, yeah.
colored one.
Oh, yeah, that one's
Amber.
Yeah, there's a translucent orangey
say
red
it's
one.
translucent.
There's a silver one, a gold one, a white one.
He's like, I'll slap
several.
any motherfucking color you want on that thing. I don't even care. Just buy them.
Any
Dude,
and
I'm
all
thinking of
them.
throwing sculpt on them and turning them into zombies. Like I'm gonna get a few extra and actually like sculpt different body parts onto the bones. Like maybe
For
make
sure.
shirts, make like pecs, and then make them look like they were once alive.
He's like, whatever you want to do,
Yeah, that
just
would be
give me your
really
money first.
Yeah.
And
Money.
It's like, I don't really
cases.
care what you want to do. Just pledge first and then do whatever you want. He's like, you can die game these all day. And that's where do you know?
Die game.
Yeah, that's the only thing is like, we'll have to figure out based on the pieces, which ones will
we just
die.
need whites. We
As
just
a,
need
as,
white
a,
ones.
as a customizer, I know that you are actually a customizer. Have you experimented with this RIT dye fabric dyeing process for the action figures, Austin?
No, I haven't actually.
It's a
Ooh.
fabric synthetic dye that we've been using on like bucks and different figures.
Right, and it works pretty well for all the different types of plastics.
Yeah, so
sometimes,
far, so good.
sometimes, yeah. It has its moments. Like some of the different plastics, obviously, are not
More resistant, I guess.
more resistant. Yeah, some of the glues, obviously, that they use as well. But for the most part, it's still it's revolutionary. Like for what it can do. Especially some of them, I've gotten it to soak into the joints, so you have no paint rub. So it depends on the figure, but for the most part, it's still a pretty win situation. And something like this too, I mean, if you wanted to do them black or red or whatever too, that's another option too. So don't be discouraged just because there's only this element available right now. So if you do want like a red one or a blue one, there's an option there too of dyeing them. So still fund the campaign. Fund.
Yeah, I never thought about the dye. I mean, that's another option, and people can do so many things with these too.
Right,
I guess.
because that's what we're trying to get people, away from being afraid of. That if they can't get the version that they want and they don't paint figures, you don't have to paint. You literally have to soak this thing in a whatever, like a steel pan or whatever like that. Works just great. So it would even do like you have to the right there, like that Reveltech one. So you could kind of dip it in some black real quick, and it'll kind of black wash the figure for you too. So you can like leave it in there to soak, or you can dip it in like different colors to do accents and all that. So definitely, if you get a chance, it has to be it's the RIT dye that has like the triangles on the cover. It'll say synthetic. So it's just like but you have to not boil the water, but just heat it up enough that it will soak in, the color onto the figure. But
Bring it to a rolling steam.
Rolling steam, yeah. No boil, no bubbles.
No boil.
No boil. No bueno. But very fun to experiment with. You can do fabrics and paint, do your mezcos up and all that. Or if CJ Sims or whatever like that, I don't think he cares if you dye his stuff. Just don't make it look shitty in your photo, so he feels like he can't repost it. But
Make it not shitty.
Make it not shitty. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm super excited about these. I definitely hope that if you guys are unfamiliar with this, you can definitely go to the Kickstarter.com projects and the super articulated blanks, or just go to Cryptid on IG. So what have you been doing? What took, do you want to talk about what it took to get to this point?
Yeah, sure. So as you mentioned earlier, the Army Builder Kickstarter campaign that I previously tried, I guess about a year and a half, 2 years ago, didn't go through. There were some issues with that. But I did, really want to get some of these figures out, and a lot of people kept demanding these skeletons because they were saying there weren't any skeletons in the 6-inch scale, which is true.
It's true.
So I've been working on that campaign as well. That will be coming back. So everyone that's wanting the SWAT and the soldiers, they're coming back. Not right now, but they will be back.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, Dave's all over that shit. Dave's gonna be.
I've been waiting on those.
That was like my number one question for you, man. I want to make sure.
Dave's like, I started making customs because I couldn't get your shit, bro.
Straight up, I need military.
Thank fuck.
Yeah. So excited about getting those back out, and in reworking that campaign, I figured out that by pulling the skeletons out of that and throwing them into this one, the funding goal for those army guys and SWAT guys can be a lot lower this time around. So hopefully the campaign again will be
really
more successful.
It's realistic too. You know what I mean? Like, say just this gets funded, it's going to be a little bit less of a headache. And if they get out in a good time and people get these, it's going to give you a good name. And once you got the name,
build some faith.
Yeah, once you get the faith build in, because I'm only imagining that because, that's what AI is dealing with right now, is because they had such a big endeavor that it's so hard to track down, all these different swaps and all these different things. Like, you might catch a break and it could be a swan song for you. You know what I mean? Just because of the availability. And then that'll, like I said, your credibility then jumps up, and then you become, like a Four Horsemen type of situation where anything except for if you're doing spacey people is going to work,
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric.
Kevin Spacey?
Not Kevin Spacey. If you work with Kevin Spacey, that's not going to work either. It's just going to get fucking shut down real quick. Yeah, like, it's a great idea to do the unlocking thing, but I mean, I don't know. It could be a blessing in disguise. We'll never know until we know. But I'm glad you're not abandoning any of the ideas and just allowing it to kind of build up, which too, it kind of saves people a little bit of money. It helps them to say, okay, I just need skeletons this time, and then, now I need this, you know what I mean? If anybody's in for the hobby, they're going to wait, they're going to be there for you.
Right. Hopefully. That's the idea.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. If you build the credibility. But I do have to ask, is there now no goals to do any of the ninjas because AI?
Yeah. For this, at this time, I don't think there will be anything outside of the soldiers and SWATs and military types. There are a lot of different figures planned for this future.
Now, did you get any of those?
Oh, yeah. I got all of them.
You got all of them?
I went whatever that all-in was, the biggest reward tier. That's the one that I did, and those are some
you went Benedict Cumberbatch, man. You went all.
Yeah.
Only a few people got that joke, but the people that got that joke, they love that joke. Rusty Ryan's like, I got that joke. That's what I wanted, was those feet. I just wanted the bare fucking feet too. So
the bare feet, yeah.
Yeah, bare feet on 6-inch figures all day. You got to go to Vision or whatever to get those, and then you got to paint them. But if you painted them or molded it, even better, fucking swan song. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it could be a blessing in disguise, especially if people don't have to wait like they did. People didn't like waiting 2 years. I'm sure you're one of the people that, I mean, was it okay for you? Were you patient?
Yeah, I was patient. I mean, I know the guys at Whoosh were just trying to get the best product they could out there, and it's toy making. There's a lot of delays and unforeseen things that pop up, so I get it. I understand.
I know, but
I think that
I don't want to hate, but I mean, even though it still took the time, there still were a few issues. So that's the only thing. It's like, that's why I'm saying with all those figures, it was tough to keep the scale and proximity.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, of course, there were some things I wish that turned out different, but overall, I think they were fantastic figures.
What's your favorite?
It's, my favorite, probably Solitaire.
You like the Solitaire, huh?
Yeah, I like that one.
I still got to go with the Evil Sensei. I think I like the Karate guys the best. Those were the rarest ones, too.
Because they have bare feet.
Solitaire. I wish I could have got
Yeah, bro, bare feet, man. Come on, get with the game. They didn't want to give me bare feet either for fucking, I don't, because that's the only thing. If you're gonna make like a customized action figure that isn't like doing things outside, for a photo, that bare feet's gonna sell it, Bare feet all day, realism, people. But yeah, all of us now, except for Scott. I think Scott's the only one that. But you've seen the articulated icons, correct, Scott?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Do they sell them at Frankensons?
Maybe. I haven't seen them there, so I don't know. Possibly. I'm sure some assholes selling them there.
No. And that's the thing I'm curious about with this line too. Is it going to be that, because if it only cracks the 30K, That's what I'm curious if there's going to be scalpers that are going to come on and be like, well, this is going to get funded. I got to make sure this is funded because it's going to be rare, and then I'm going to be able to jack up the price on eBay. How do you feel about that? Do you want that to happen?
I mean, it's never fun seeing someone who just wants figures have to go, resort to that and pay arm and a leg for something.
Really? Oh man, my ego would just be like through the roof. I'd just be like, oh man, this is so flattering.
No, I mean, I don't want anyone to have to go through that, but I do want everyone who wants these figures to get a chance to get them. That's what I want.
And so, Eric's already been let down from a Kickstarter already. So I mean, he's super butthurt already. So you gotta win him. You gotta win him back. You gotta win him back with Kickstarters. He's like, I so wanted the 4 Horsemen, and the 4 Horsemen couldn't even get their line of Kickstarters to go. So I know Eric doesn't talk like that. But.
You know what? I'm surprised that this line didn't start with blanks and have the skeletons as the unlocks. To be honest.
Yeah, I know.
This line, but it's good that you at least unlocked something.
I think the demand there was more for the skeletons, though.
It's one of those things. It's almost been like 50-50. There was a lot of demand and talk of people wanting these skeletons. I don't know if that was because they've seen them previously.
Yeah, that too.
Kickstarter.
You got it like sucked in their head. They heard the podcast,
Right, and exactly.
He said Jesus. Loud enough for everybody to hear, too. Thank you.
Wow.
You didn't hide that.
You egomaniac.
Fuck you.
But this is really good though. I mean, that's a low number to start a Kickstarter. That's 30,000. Wasn't Articulated Icons like a 300,000 fucking?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But
no,
I'm wondering,
it wasn't that high. I think it was a little over 100.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, is it in the low area because you're starting off with the skeletons rather than the blanks that are super articulated, or? Yeah. I mean, because it's a lot less plastic and whatnot. But I'm assuming the molding is just the exact same process, anyways. So molding and tooling for the molds and whatnot.
Yes and no. The skeletons do have a good fewer number of parts than the male blanks do. So that cuts down on the cost a lot.
Oh, so what is the actual retail price for the blanks? So I guess we should ask because we know that the skeletons are 22.
It's the same.
Oh, they're all the same price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. So the skeletons were just a little bit cheaper to get out of the gate first, and I did want the funding goal to be as low as possible, just to encourage.
Dude, it's fair, and I mean, you're gonna make this now. You're funded now, so that's dope. I mean, anything from here on else is just a bonus for you and us, I guess. But what are your plans for the actual blank bucks going forward in the future?
First, I'd just like to get these blank bucks made and out the door. But there are other plans for them.
Right.
I can't say too much about that yet.
I can't tell you everything.
Hey, you know what? You need to have those. You have a game plan, obviously, that we can't know about, which is exciting. It's not just skeletons, and that's it. So that's cool. I'm excited for these. I can't wait. And like you guys said, these will be on eBay for exuberant prices.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. If it gets funded and people are going to end up paying. Again, up to $100 because they didn't jump on the Kickstarter. They got hesitant, and then when people actually get these, and that's why I said it could be a blessing if these actually come out when they say they come out, and when they come out, people are satisfied with it. But
I mean, you know what? Always expect delays, though. I mean, the biggest delays that the Articulated Icons had was factory problems, which are completely out of their control.
And their numbers and like I said, the multitude they attacked at their very first Kickstarter. This is, like I said, reasonable. This is what I would do as a business venture. I'd do something small to make sure that it was just focused. That this is what you want. You want skeletons. You need skeletons. You can army build skeletons. You know what I mean? It's smart, in my opinion. I got
another question.
I have another one too, but you go ahead.
Sorry. I don't know if you're able to talk about any kind of stuff I'm going to be asking, but the sculpting process. I mean, us as a lover of toys here, we love everything about these figures. including the sculpting. Were you going? Is this your full digital sculpt on your end? Is there anyone's name behind the sculpting at all, or?
Oh yeah. I've had a couple sculptors work on these figures. A sculptor by the name of Adrian Melton has done fantastic work on the skeleton. So that's
okay.
Almost completely his work.
I'll have to look that up after the show, I assume. But because I mean, you're actually getting sprung these questions on. I understand that, but these are great, dude. I love the look of them, man. They look more anatomically correct than a Legends would, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to strike a happy medium between what needs to be done in order to work as a figure and being anatomically correct, because the real life skeletons are super thin and the joints as they are in real life wouldn't really work great.
I'd rather have them hold the pose and be able to do things,
right?
And then I could always fub with photography, making them look, as they should be. I guess because for me, I'm more curious I'm more about what they look like on the camera, and I think I know I can make them work, and that's what I'm looking at it as.
They were great. Like we said in previous episodes, these are going to be customizers' dreams. You're going to get a set of blank skeletons, and you're going to fucking go to town on them as a painter or a sculptor or even as is,
And
I think that.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, I think that's one of the great things about this is a lot of people do want these just as is to build a skeleton army, but other ones, like you all have said, do want to customize these.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's great that they can go either way.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Actually, that's my question too. Is more of how much of an exposure did you actually have in terms of marketing these so that you get funded? Because I've seen in Instagram that there's a lot more customizers, not just regular buyers of or toy hobbyists, are actually are showing these as to get funded more so than the collectors themselves. There's a lot of actual customizers like Christina Canan and those other Brazilian customizers who are actually very into it and really wants to get funded. I mean, I guess my question is how much marketing or how much of exposure did you actually have, or maybe did it need more or something like on Facebook or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on all the social medias trying to get the word out as much as I can. Got ads running on Facebook, and on Instagram, and like you said, several of the fantastic customizers on Instagram have been posting about this, helping spread the word. I've contacted some have reached out to me wanting to help, and it's just...
Yeah, because you've been in the community long enough that you know enough people, too.
Right, and plenty were very willing and happy to help, so
because you were Tigger Customs before, correct?
Yeah, that Instagram is kind of dead now. But
it's dead, but yeah.
And you know what? The closest thing that any of our customizers have gotten to these would be the 1/18 scale Boss Fight Studios hats.
Right.
So these are the 1/12 scale equivalent, which would fill a needed gap in the future too if you were to come out with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you can always get like that figure, like the WWE has all those accessories you can just swap on all of these to make whatever the fuck, too. Like, they have even medieval stuff and cop stuff.
That could even
whatever.
be another Kickstarter just to make accessories for these guys.
Right. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking for, specifically for the skeletons, helmets, swords, shields, spears.
And that would be easy to do.
Yeah, but people want everything though, dude.
Yeah, they say no. They say they want everything, and then once you do the thing, and they're just like,
"Why is it taking so long?"
I said I needed that last week. I don't have that idea anymore. Okay, I propose this question to every single person because
you're gonna propose to us.
Totally. Would you marry? Would you marry the podcast? Thank you.
Yes.
Obviously, we all know it's cool to have the package and, artwork and all that, but, that always comes as a cost to everything. Just brown bag this shit to me. I'll still pay the $10. Keep the money then.
Them being labeled as blanks is a perfect opportunity to have simple ass packaging.
Just like
there.
Like when you get the little, it's like a card, but then it's like in a bag or whatever. I'll take that. Just wrap that shit in some fucking bubble.
It's just a bag tab. Yeah, it's a cardboard tab.
It's a bag tab. Yeah, I'll take a bag tab on this all day.
Yeah, the poly bags. I hear you.
He goes, we're not doing that.
Unfortunately, no.
Nobody does that shit.
No, and I think that's for a few reasons. Several people have said, and I want to say that even the guys over at Boss Fight Studios have said that they're trying to get away from that. I think I heard that somewhere. I don't know where I heard or read that.
Get away from packaging stuff?
No, poly bagging. And they're going to
Okay.
move towards carding even their blanks. I think I heard that. Don't quote me though. But I have heard people say that for shipping purposes and storage, it's easier to store
Really?
blister carded figures.
For
sure.
shipping, because they fit into the box.
Well, you start arranging them properly back to front, and they can ship nicely and shit too.
Right. And I do think that some retailers prefer blister carded or window box packages. rather than
you are
poly
going to try to.
bags.
Oh, you are going to try to bust these in retailers.
Not necessarily, but if the opportunity does arise, then yeah, I would like to.
Cause see, that'd be some shit that I would do though, because it's like you gave me the money. I didn't say how I was gonna package that shit. It's not like
it comes to you in a tinfoil ball.
Right. Just wrapped in some fucking Mylar or some shit, and like a leather strap, like tying it together or something. I don't know. Every package is customized.
Dude, I got a fucking package in the mail the other day that had like parts of an old mattress.
Nice.
I was disgusted actually. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I've been seeing people posting photos of like Target, and they're like shipping like a small little thing in like a humongous box with like no padding.
Just fucking loose in the middle of this huge box.
Just banging around in this shit. They're like, fuck you, Hasbro.
Ace Ventura style.
Ace Ventura. Totally. Pet detective. All right. Hopefully that's your next line, too. Let's make an Ace Ventura. That'd be great. All of us would be behind the Ace Ventura figure moving forward.
Well, you only need a couple more $1,000 to unlock the first actual blank figure, correct?
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
All of our listeners, get the fuck out there and do
A
it.
good couple. Yeah.
Get these damn things. We need them. Remember, CJ Sim hooks it up so you can throw
He
some
could make like
accessories
fucking,
on them.
Yeah, he could if he gets these. Like make some tattered, or you just get some cloth yourself and fucking tatter some little pieces on them or whatever.
Eat skeletons. Come on, let's do this.
Sculpt a beard on him or something so it looks super weird.
Splatter some blood all over him.
Splatter!
Yeah,
There it is.
Blow a load on them.
Blood spattered. Yeah.
There it is, 50,000 mark.
No, you haven't actually gotten any samples of these figures though, correct? These are all just prototypes.
Correct. Yeah, these are all right now 3D printed.
Whereas
prototypes.
you have at least 2 of the skeletons, right?
Right, and these are 3D printed ones. Nothing from the factory yet. That would be done
And
after the funds are received.
As an egotistical but celebratory, but you're also pumping it at the same time, and like you're digging these figures yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like my shit.
I do have a question though. So, okay, when people reach out to you in terms of they need like specific like helmets and whatnot for the skeletons, do they actually have something in mind in terms of franchise, like Jason and the Argonauts type? Is that why they're trying to army build it?
Right. That's
yeah. I've heard a lot of that, and then just general medieval style weaponry and.
I think it's just they want to take it out. They want to take it outside. Just want to take it outside with medieval stuff. Yeah, maybe even for their mythic legions.
So you're not trying to go into any actual trademarks, is what these guys are trying to say, I believe, as far as like pinning them to an actual
Ryan's
movie.
just sitting back going, nobody's gonna do a Jason and the Argonauts photo.
No, it's more of I'm trying to thinking more in terms of what are these other people who are interested in these are thinking in terms of how are they going to use
take
it.
them outside.
Well, fuck, Army of
I want
Darkness.
to sculpt silicone
That's what I was
flesh
thinking.
onto them.
Exactly, Army of Darkness, man.
Well, I've been hearing a lot.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know what? Terminator of the fucking T-1000 or T-800s walking over skeleton patches and shit.
Yeah.
I can think of plenty of shit.
God, I've already. Yeah.
So obviously, how they're pretty easy to heat and remove all the extremities off them as well. I'm wondering how hard.
He's not going to endorse that shit, dude.
Why wouldn't you endorse that?
You can't endorse fucking changing the plastic consistency and ripping it apart.
He's a customizer. He's already ripped this thing apart.
By all means, I want people to do that.
See?
the
Selling point.
heads, hands, feet, every ball and socket connection in the spine and the neck
It's a
can be easily
swapper.
removed without
See?
any heat.
Ooh, without any heat. He's a swapper,
Right.
see?
There
And
you
the
go.
rest,
Or,
yeah, and then just
or it doesn't just fall apart just looking at it, though, right?
they will not fall apart. Just looking at it.
Nice. I love it when it doesn't fall apart just looking at it.
Yeah, and then the rest of the figure, like several others, with some heat, whether it's hair dryer or boil and pop, you can disassemble the rest of it if you want.
Nice.
So if you want a pile of bones, go for it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I just want a pelvis in the shot, okay? It's got a hole
Or
in
just
it.
like a spine.
Yeah. Well, we got
exactly.
spines. We definitely got spines from, the Predator packs or whatever, but I
But
ain't
not
got
good, not good
I ain't
ones
got
like this.
only pelvis I have is like a Mezco one with like a little bit of flesh attached to it and like some jeans.
I'm gonna make a guy smoke
Fieri.
one of the skulls and have it look like it's a bong.
There you go.
I'm gonna have an anatomy class.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And technically, if you can actually, here, this is for you, Beryl. If it looks like if you took the forearm,
What do you mean?
if you took the forearm off, it has holes on both ends, correct? Technically,
Oh yeah, bro.
you could put
yeah.
weed. He's gonna put weed on the end of it, and it's gonna be him smoking the bone
Oh,
Maybe.
because she
Do
don't
you have
eat
any?
meat. But
Do you have
she
any
still
more
likes the bone.
actual questions at all for Cryptid Toys here, bud?
That was a perfect barrel, by the way, Mark.
Nobody.
Nothing for him.
Everybody's good.
Hey, these
When
are
are
getting
those swap
funded.
figures coming out?
All at the same time. See, there's the pelvis. What was your question, Dave?
I just said, when are those SWAT figures coming out?
When are those slot figures coming out?
That's
Being obnoxious.
one. Yeah, that's one of the most commonly asked questions I'm getting.
Yeah, man. That's my shit, man. That's all I ever fucking look for.
That won't be till next year, but they are coming
All right, I can wait.
with an updated skull.
Coming with an O or a U?
Everyone waited 2 years for the fucking AIs, so I can wait another year for some SWAT.
Sounds good.
Swat. He's like, I'll hold some more classes. I'll save up the money. No big deal. Well, very cool, man. Obviously, is there anything like you've picked up recently, toy wise that you're like hyped on, or anything in the geekdom world?
camera's on.
Sure.
Oh.
He's like, man,
Sure,
I'm
what I-
so fucking busy with this shit. I don't have time to do fucking anything else.
He's just sitting, biting his nails, watching that Kickstarter page.
He's like,
Yeah,
he's like, yo, motherfuckers dropping out of my shit like fucking flies. I'll swat ya.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've had some Legends pick up lately, but that's been it, really, I think.
You're still buying them legends,
Right on.
huh?
Which legends did you
Did
pick
you
up?
see Thor Ragnarok?
I did see it. I did.
Yeah. What did you think about that one, bro?
I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
It wasn't your favorite though, right?
There was a touch too much humor in there for me.
See,
Right?
that's the second time I heard somebody complain about the humor.
I agree. Because
It's a family
Thor
movie.
is not that funny.
Thor
It
is
was still-
funny.
Doesn't have to
It was
be.
good, though.
It was good.
Oh,
It
there
was
you go.
good, yeah.
You liked it.
I
It's
did.
not. It's Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is still the best, in my opinion.
It is the best. Scott's, all three of us, it's like us are on that side of the board too. Like we're all on that side of my board on my
Guardian
screen.
said,
Guardian side. Dave's like, fuck you, Punisher's gonna be out any day and it's gonna rule my whole world.
I'm
And
fucking counting it down.
I'm not gonna watch anything else or talk to any of you guys until I'm done with Punisher.
That's
Yeah.
November 17th, right?
Yeah.
17 and 5 fucking days. Friday.
Hell yeah.
Just
Dave's
Friday and
counting
Justice
down
League.
the minute he's got the doomsday clock set to the exact moment.
Literally, man.
I'm not
Literally.
sleeping that night.
5
Whenever,
seconds.
whenever.
No, I told my girl, I was like, literally, we're binge watching it. I don't like, we're not going to come to Monday and I haven't seen an episode. I'm going to
Right.
fucking see the whole thing.
So you're gonna skip Justice League then this Friday? That's it.
Probably.
Yes.
I don't give a shit about
Of
Justice
course. Fuck that shit.
Fucks about Justice League.
Oh,
No,
I
I
gotta go see it.
League. Yeah, I'll go see it, but I'm not sure exactly when. It probably won't be the first opening weekend, that's for sure.
Oh, I will.
Jared, you got Movie Pass. So you're not
Fuck
wasting
yeah, I got
Yeah.
movie back.
You want to see whatever.
I'm not moving passing on that movie.
He just sleeps in his car now, wakes up, gets popcorn for breakfast.
Popcorn.
Yeah. They're like, Mr.
He's been
Ortel.
living off of loose change that he finds in the seats.
Right.
Ooh, it's like a $5 bill.
Ooh.
Oh, look at all this extra candy. I'll be
I
fine.
was just gonna say, oh look at that, an extra Reese,
Hello.
random Reese cup.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
So no more
Piece of
questions for
candy.
Cryptid Toys, I assume.
Maybe,
guys.
down the road, if he wants to stick around, he can stick
I
around
mean,
and get ready.
we're not gonna. Are we gonna torture him through the whole fucking show?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you don't have to sit
Torture.
around. We're going to be on here for another 2.5
He
hours,
can,
man.
though.
But it's up to you if you want to stick around with us and stay on the podcast and shoot the shit about toys, or but that's pretty much all we got for you, man. We're really excited for you. Thanks for coming on the podcast. We really appreciate it, Austin.
Okay, thank you. I'll probably head out, but I definitely appreciate it a ton, guys. All
No
of you.
problem. Hell yeah, bro.
Super stoked.
Thank you,
You
Austin.
got
Fucking
fucking
awesome, man.
funded. And you know what? Now that people know you're funded too, you're gonna have an influx in the next couple
It's
days.
funded, baby. Get out there. Cryptid Toys on Kickstarter right now.
Smack
It's
your
just
money
past
on it.
30,000. Let's get some more. Round of applause.
Good
Smack your
job.
money on it.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Austin. Peace out, dude.
Stellar, brother.
Thank you. Thanks. Take care, everyone.
Man.
Dude, awesome though. Good for him.
I'm
Good
super
for us.
super excited
All right,
on
whose
that
week
shit.
are we going to go into first?
It's
this week?
mine.
You want to get into your week first?
It's always Jared's.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
listen.
Yes.
Ego.
Let's listen to this fucking idiot.
I know. Who doesn't want to?
No news.
There's no news.
No news.
No.
The news was the guy.
The news
That was news. That was good news.
That was
That's
good
great news.
Right.
First is the Keaton. You guys, it's actually posted on my feed. You guys can actually go look at it if you want to. But
Oh, it's on your feed?
I worked on this Michael Keaton. It's super cool. He
Did you not adjust your
moonwalked.
focus on
He
your fucking camera
moonwalked.
there?
Just go on my feed. It
looks like you greased your lens.
I mean, you did something obviously since you brought that camera. You fucking dropped it or something.
Probably.
There's
How
no
about
way
just wipe
that
it
is
off?
focused.
Maybe just
He just
I
never
tried.
tried to fix it. He just looked at it and was like, "Oh, okay, I guess that's the way it is forever
He
now."
blew a
I guess-
load on it before on accident. He missed and blew a load on it, and he just
Oh,
never
yep.
cleaned off the crystallization.
No.
Doom's got all this badass film equipment and all this lighting shit, and he doesn't fucking do anything to clean his face up on this goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
His camera's an Etch-a-Sketch, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
It's
this
witness
is hilarious.
protection, man. It's witness protection. That's what this is all about.
You
I'm
guys are
surprised this-
hilarious.
Welcome to the Action Toy Podcast.
You want me to bait it? I'm not gonna
This isn't
bait
actually this isn't actually what his voice sounds like.
it. Right.
The only news is the Marvel Legends Black Panther is up for pre-order.
Yeah, it's on Amazon too. You can get them for retail. So
Oh,
Get on,
and
people.
It's
the
coming
Black
out
Panther 2.
December.
the Toys R Us versions of the Dark Tower
Dark Tower.
Diamond Selector out, I guess, in select areas.
Those will be cool.
yeah, I heard about those.
Dark
I
Tower.
might have to pick those up.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think I will too.
But
We
yeah,
saw the unboxing of the fucking NECA.
the NACA.
The unboxing of the Silent Night, Deadly Night fig was out.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's December 5th. They're shipping that to us.
Uh,
So
Nice.
just in
Only-
time for Christmas.
Also,
Only
Ultimate
have-
Chucky.
Feel like, yeah.
And then all right.
Fucking talking, Ryan. Jesus Christ. Fucking interrupt and then shut the fuck up. That's all.
Don't get
Oh,
under
wait,
it.
what are you saying?
Oh, he's getting butthurt.
He's getting
Wait, what?
bootied. Anyway, so Casting Cave Head.
What the news is.
Whatever. Casting Cave Head, super cool. It's the Victor Zaz body, and then the undershirt is a cloth bit that I used. It was from a Jack Pacific Rocky figure. He was one of the announcers or whatever. If anybody has the Elvira figure, which is super static all over, but her arms kind of move or whatever, this is a swap you can do with the Barbara Gordon legs, but you will have to make like your own skirt. So this isn't technically even a customized for her. This was just another figure that I had. So if you want one that sits down later when we go in my photos, just because
Pretty dope.
who doesn't want to do a beef shot of fucking
Oh
Elvira.
God, Elvira still gets me going, even though she's like 60.
I don't
She's
care, yeah.
fucking hot,
She's
dude.
fucking
That's
hot.
me going. That
Like,
means
I was gonna try to even use the Barbara, but I was like, no, it's not gonna sell it because of the non-McBoob stacks. Like, You can't have Elvira without the boob stacks. Like,
that's all Elvira is boobs.
And that's okay. That's totally fine.
Elvira's tits are fucking heaven.
Right. Besides that, I got the V for Vendetta figure. I totally forgot about the 5th, as we'll talk about when we get to my week as well.
You're just copying Scott.
Yes, I love Scott.
You're gonna break the leg too.
Break the left leg.
Well, I took the legs off. I didn't break it, but I took them off.
Yeah.
He's just like dangling. But yeah, did some dies. Fucking live the dream. Fucking
played the craps. You saying you played dice?
No, I did not say I played dice.
Oh,
I didn't shake dice. Sorry.
Did you watch dice?
I finished dice. Oh my god, who finished dice? Jesus fucking Christ! I did not see a voice of a fucking angel shooting out of that man's mouth, but wow, what a build-up for that whole season.
He's the man, huh?
He sings like a fucking dreamboat. It's weird. It's
voice of an angel.
You have to remember that the Andrew Dice Clay is a character. His real name's Andrew Silverstein, and he used to do Elvis impersonations, and he also would do like Vinnie Barbarino fucking Travolta impersonations. Yeah. And he could sing, and he could dance. And then he basically became the Dice Man. Like, he became the character. But he's still talented as fuck, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
The Dice Man's the shit. And his writing is great.
It is. The whole contingency on the whole season was that they had this show called Monroe. And Monroe, it was based after James Monroe, you know, but it was a play they were doing for Vegas starring James Woods, who was playing Monroe. And the whole time Dice is bitching that James can't sing because he keeps hearing James Woods sings and James Woods can't fucking sing. And it's hilarious. And he's trying to get him busted and it actually gets him fired. So you wait and nothing pans out. You're like, oh, that never like panned out. He just got fired from it. Like one of the last episodes is James Woods bails out. He gets the role of it. You've never heard Dice sing, so you're like, how is this gonna work? Dice shows up and it's like
he kills it.
It was amazing. So super. If you guys haven't seen Dice, go see Dice. Season 2 was fucking, oh my god.
Don't watch Dice.
Is that an Amazon thing?
Watch Dice. It's not. It's a Showtime.
Eric, it's really good, dude.
It's a Showtime.
I'm a hater.
Yeah, it's a Showtime thing.
I love Dice Clay. He's the best.
I love him. Probably not the show though.
I love him.
Probably not the show though.
Yeah.
The show's good.
Super.
You like Curb, you'd like that.
I don't get to watch. I don't watch any shows.
Any shows.
I don't know
it's
how
like
you
guys
watch shows.
All right, Mike. So sounded like you had an exciting day, at least today.
I did. I had an incredibly exciting day today. I met up with These Damn Toys, our friend Koji, who came on the podcast a couple of weeks ago.
I thought you didn't meet people that you met online.
Yeah, well, they might be murderers. So I met him in public, obviously.
Mark's worried about murderers.
Might be murderers. You never know.
Koji is just off screen right now, holding a gun to Mark's head.
Yes, dude. That guy's
He's like, I was a murderer, motherfucker.
So yeah, I met up with him and I met up with Lenses on Figures. Nick and I have hung out a bunch of times. So we went to Pasadena. We went to DesignerCon 2017 today. Yeah, DesignerCon 2017 had
2019
stuff. Pretty sure today's 2017. Pretty positive.
Nailed it.
Still
today. Yeah, just today.
Just today.
They had a lot of cool stuff, but I want to say a lot of it was mostly like bootleg style figures and a lot of like
pop
vinyl kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Kind of similar to that thing Eric got last time. We saw that figure, that bubblegum thing you had.
I'm jealous that you fucking went there. I want to go there so bad.
There was a whole bunch of stuff. 1,000 Toys had a booth. The 1,000 Toys booth had tons and tons of shit. They even had some custom figures. I did not pick up their DesignerCon figure. It was going for $80. It's the one that kind of looks like a luchador / synthetic human / one of those mantis figures.
Those are the toy pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure.
Yes, he's
they
right.
wanted $80 for those, and I didn't feel like
dope.
So I didn't pick that up.
They look also like kind of like Power Rangers-ish, like meets Kamen Rider-ish.
Toy pizza.
Like,
it is. Yeah, it's
Toy pizza normally does Lyos type fucking 4-inch toys. That's what Toy Pizza started as. And they did a collabo with 1,000 toys to make those figures. Like those are going to be sought after like a motherfucker.
They had
Yeah.
they used to do a podcast too.
They were sold off. Like I saw them. Other people were scalping them at other booths, so a bunch of people bought them up. But
He's
I
like,
thought-
people bought them at their booth, took them to their booth, and scalped them.
and scalped them for more. But there was still plenty of them at the 1,000 Toys booth. So
That's
if you got fucking
amazing.
host on that, that's on you.
That's on you.
Yeah, you know, that was the only bummer was the price on that. I didn't think that price point was fair. They also had the synthetic human clear version, and they had one out on display, which everybody had been fucking with, but damn, that thing was loose as fuck. What's up, Mo Sislak?
How you doing?
I wasn't hyped on how loose it was, so I was like, you know what? That other one might get a little bit loose. My other synthetic human
Mark,
is
you always
rock
like
solid.
it loose.
Yeah, I like it to be tight. So I wasn't going to spend, they wanted $65 on those, and I was like, I think I'm going to hold on to my money, and maybe we'll see bigger and better things. The other thing I want to talk about is a Kickstarter that's going on right now, Eagle Force. We had talked about this before. We covered this. They had a thing on Big Bad Toy Store for the first Eagle Force series. So these are 3 3/4 figures, sort of similar to G.I. Joe's, but they're doing a new line, guys. And if you check out my stories, they did a Keanu Reeves head that looks a lot like John Wick. They have another head that looks like Charlie Sheen, and they're on just like various bodies. They also did the Dead Presidents figures from Point Break. So you actually have the mask of
You mean
Richard
Thor?
Nixon and Ronald Reagan.
You mean Thor?
They did a bunch of different characters. You guys got to check them out. They're Eagle Force. Check out Eagle Force Series 2. It's dropping in 2018. That's by Remco. And we need to fucking back this shit because you guys are going to want to army build
Why
a
aren't
lot of
they,
those figures they
so
built.
Why didn't you get him on the podcast?
Oh, we're going to.
What kind of articulation and whatnot are we looking at these figures? Like,
So we're looking at the same articulation that you'd get for the Vitruvian hacks. It's the same deal.
right.
So they're pretty good. They don't have double jointed elbows. That's the only thing
18,
that
like
lacks.
18 points or something like that.
Yeah, about 18 points of articulation. Come with lots of accessories.
Right.
And they're looking to be pretty promising. They got some guys that look like they got trench coats on, dudes that look like pimps.
Are
have
they
a
getting
bunch of
paint
badass
jobs?
ones.
Or are they coming like just like
He said
Kickstarter style?
PMs.
They're coming Kickstarter deal, so you have to buy the whole line. I'm going to go all in. He said they're roughly $20 a figure, but I think you're getting your money's worth on those. And if you wanted to sell off ones that you're not interested in, other people might want them because they're kind of odds and ends that would work for any kind of setup, really. So I think I'm going to go in on those. I'm not going deep in the 3 3/4 as far as like buying accessories, but you can get creative with those kind of things. We already have those alleyway dioramas. We already have those kind of things. So you just zoom in and shoot these smaller figures, and there's stuff that you've never seen before, especially the Keanu Reeves one. I thought that looked really cool. And then also that Charlie Sheen head. You could totally turn that into some platoon shit and really
There's
have
civilians for your soldiers to save,
yeah,
or
some
like
civilians. I mean, there's all kinds of thugs and bank robbers, and the guy did a really good job. And all the celebrity heads have a likeness that you don't necessarily know. You're like, I can't put my finger on that, but I know who that looks like. They're really well done.
I don't know you, but you know you.
So if you guys want to check this guy out, his group is called Fresh Monkey
I
Fiction.
do.
Fresh Monkey Fiction. So check out Fresh Monkey Fiction. He's one of the main artists behind building these Eagle Force figures, and they got a bunch of other stuff.
Bill Murray?
FreshMonkeyFiction.com, at Fresh Monkey Fiction on Instagram.
Murphy.
He's going to be coming on the podcast. I already asked him, so we're just got to schedule that and get
Bill
that going.
Murphy.
Dude, awesome.
So that's-
Great. I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah, that's super exciting. I was really happy about that. Another guy who I thought was kind of interesting. I'm not interested in it in per se, but this guy called War Machine, he was advertising. He says he makes any custom figure you want, but his prices were a little bit high, guys. But you might want to check him out if you're looking for a specific custom. This guy says he'll do anything and everything, and he can also do something to your likeness, but he does all kit bashing. So
Soul
everything's
Doom.
going to be a kit bash and custom. No 3D
Okay.
printing or anything like
What
that.
is
Doom will do the same thing.
basically?
You need to make
his
a
prices
flyer,
were a
Doom.
little bit high, but
I
pretty
am
cool.
still working on Nightwings too. I got the we're gonna do cloth for the what's his name, Eddie Murphy.
All right, so the other thing that happened, which was really cool today, is I got to meet a head sculptor and also an artist called Sculptor Shelf on Instagram, at Sculptor Shelf, and he also has another Instagram called May Shelf. And I said, what's up to that dude? Apparently he lives in Los Angeles. So he's actually a guy that does sculpt work for Marvel, and he works on the Marvel Legends line, and once in a while he gets some stuff picked up. Well, he also has some personal stuff that he dropped on his Sculptor Shelf Instagram feed. So if you guys check that out, he's got some pretty dope work. I got a couple sample pieces here. Here we go. We got this other Deadpool sculpt here. So there's a smiling Deadpool. He's got a little bit of a different deal going on with his eyes. This is just one of his head casts I got here. And he also has a hole in his head, and you can stick a knife in it, which is pretty fucking cool. So he has, so this is just get painted up really easily. Also, he has these Logan heads. If you guys have seen these Logan heads before, these are the ones that have the cigar going. So these are a bunch of these things. I actually picked up 4 of these. So some lucky dreadnoughts are actually going to be getting some care packages here pretty soon. Also, I got a couple extra of the Deadpool heads. Oh, yes, and for Jared, I know you guys were interested in Jared as Mr. He's really into Doctor Strange, so I got him this dope-ass Doctor Strange head sculpt here that has the open mouth, and it's a pretty dope fucking sculpt, man. It's really, really well done. I thought you'd love it, Jared. And Eric, I got you one of these here. So Eric's going to get a Deadpool head. And then Ryan, I wasn't sure if you had this already, but Ryan, I have a Logan lined up for you.
Oh,
whenever that makes it to me, that Deadpool head's going on the Mezco for show.
Yeah, so I figured you guys could use those, and we're all set up. Jared, did you end up getting the Mezco Doctor Strange?
No, it's not out either.
Okay, I'm thinking this one might really go well with that.
It's amazing, dude. Looks like some great sculpt work. I wonder.
Yeah, he's very talented.
I mean, he's a talented guy. The other one I got is also the Old Man Logan head that's based on the comic book version. So I have yet to paint any of these. Yeah, I just got these today. So this one has kind of a scowl on his face, and he looks pretty fucking dope. So these are gonna get painted up. Thank you so much, Sculptor Shelf. It was really cool to meet you, man. And you had some pretty goddamn good deals. We appreciate it. And I'm gonna make sure these things get out to the other dreadnoughts so everybody can give a little shout out to you and make sure we get some more customers thrown your way. That's pretty much it for my week, guys. I have some stuff on pre-order and stuff, but I'll talk about that another week. Let's get into yours, Eric.
Oh. Ooh, me. Actually, I had a pretty quiet week, to be honest. The couple purchases I did pick up were actually dope, though. First of all, the Mezco Classic Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people were starting to get this a couple weeks ago. Of course, me, being not in the U.S., got this just the other day. I'm fine with that shit. I don't give a fuck. But, so this is a really awesome iteration of Superman. It comes with all the Mezco articulation that you can expect with like the Batmans and all that line previous to it. Double everything, butterfly chest as well.
So which one do you like the best, that or the movie version?
Oh, the movie version sucks balls compared to this.
Sucks balls!
It does.
And that one has the premium packaging again.
Because you know what? Mezco's guilty, just like Hasbro's guilty of showing prototypes that look amazing, and the factory product piece isn't the same. Like that Henry Cavill looks nothing like. I mean, you could not even look like Henry Cavill if you if you don't light it properly. It doesn't even look like Henry Cavill. But this being just generic and whatnot really hits a fucking win in my opinion.
Plus 2 head sculpts on there, bunch of dope accessories, premium packaging.
2 head sculpts. The one head sculpt is laser vision, which, like the movie version, has a UV sensitive glow to them.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Nice.
Eric's like, I'm gonna hit it with the light.
UV light and long exposure and shit to really.
Does he have a hole in his head or anything like the old gimmick from back in the day, or is it just straight up right in the front of his face?
I wish they still did that kind of shit, dude. Because
Really?
I have a couple of heads
Scott's
that are
like
like
all my
robot
Freddy
heads.
heads.
Yeah, the Freddy.
Yeah.
I love that gimmick.
That
dude.
internal
Yeah.
structure of like a red tube, and you light it from the top, and it fucking illuminates up from the front of the eyes and shit like that. Like they don't do that kind of shit anymore. So no, this is just glow in the dark paint on its eyes.
Okay.
But it does the trick for long. You need to hit it with long exposure and like a UV light and shit.
So what f-stop do you think you would go for that?
Oh, the f-stop doesn't matter. It's the length, it's the exposure time that's going to matter.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really glow. Like,
That's your ISO
No.
you're dropping.
you gotta fucking hit it with a light, and you'll see, you hit it with a light, you let it go, it glows for like a couple fucking, like maybe 1 second before
You
it's
have a
done.
UV light. You have that one with the glue, right?
Yeah.
That's-
I use that one. I mean, any light will work. It's just certain lights work faster. But yeah, it really does the trick, though. I mean, it does glow. You just need to learn how to use the camera to fucking capture it. So really cool. It comes with that. It comes with his heritage in a bottle.
It's
Little piece of
heritage.
Krypton in a bottle. A piece
Souvenir.
of green kryptonite for him to fucking be affected by. It comes with 2 bendy broken chains that you can have him like breaking out of. Which obviously,
yeah.
you can use with like everything else too. So this is
Forgot.
not just for Superman. This is anyone using chains and shit. This can be a whipping action, anything. And you know what? They came with some bullet ricochets.
Well, that's dope, dude. Those
Yeah.
are handy. You could use those for anybody.
How does that connect then?
These have mini magnets in the bottom of them. They
Wow.
They
connect
stick to
to,
his
I guess
chest?
there's a bit of metallic bits in the Superman symbol.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait,
So, hang on, I'm going to show it, yeah. But
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest, it doesn't fit everywhere on the symbol like I would like it to. It fits in like certain spots. Like these 3 spots specifically, you know what I mean?
That's
Okay.
fucking wicked though, man.
That's
But dude,
Yeah.
it looks awesome.
Yeah, so the flexi bards.
The pictures show them more white. These are like clear plastic. But I think it's like they're using Photoshop and like all that kind of shit on their pictures and whatnot. So, but you can rear light these and everything and get some nice like effects on them if you can light it from like the side here and shit. But guys, really awesome work, really cool. The suit is a little shiny for my liking,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but I mean, what are you gonna do? They're using like the spandex kind of shit on it, so
the dye game.
that's the nature of that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure people are taking it apart and fucking doing washes and shit to it or whatever.
All right, you guys all got this
But,
figure, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Check this out.
Oh, you put joints on it.
I put wire in it.
You put
Wow.
wire in it.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's wire in there.
How did you get? You had to drill into it and
you don't
then
have to
push the
drill.
wire?
Just heat it up, get thick ass galvanized wire, and like
And
make
jab it in.
an insert. But then just start. You want it to go through the arm and then into some of the torso.
Into the torso.
It doesn't
Yeah.
fuck with the plastic at all, kind of thing. It doesn't tear it at all or nothing
no,
like that.
no, it's holding.
Did you push it into the hand, the palm of the hand?
No, just in the bicep
So you
to
can't-
the torso.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
I
you
could
can't
put
do the
another
push or
one.
nothing.
I could put another one in the hand. Yeah, and the head and the
Huh.
legs. So get
not bad.
experimental. Get.
I thought maybe you did one of those Rebel Tech joints. I was like, damn.
No, just wire, man. Just fucking galvanized wire.
But that would
Sorry.
pop out easy.
It
if you
would.
did a
It would. Yeah.
Yeah, from that material.
Looks
Sorry,
great,
Eric.
dude.
Thank
No,
you.
don't be, bro.
Because that was the problem. I want to do Hellraiser, and Hellraiser isn't straight up. I wanted it to be like this, but I was like, it doesn't hold that pose. So you just put wire in there.
Brilliant.
Now he can hold that pose.
I mean, it's hilarious that there wasn't wire in there in the first place.
It kind of is. I mean, it's
You
so
just have to
easy.
keep the arm straight. Fuck.
Right.
Got great posture.
I mean, you can do that to the legs. The legs would probably be even easier to do.
The legs will be easier to do.
Scott, you fucking nailed that, bro.
Scott.
Dude, you can jam one in the fucking neck and head and everything.
I know you can get experiment now. Now you're next podcast will be like, so we all stuck wire in ours,
I want you to hollow that out and then put the fucking Cryptid Toys thing in it.
right? I could, yeah.
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
an-
You know
that'd
what,
be
guys? This Superman is amazing. I highly recommend it. It's fucking. I mean, Mezco did not let down once again. This thing's gonna be hopefully, the ultimate Superman for us to own.
Do they let down? I don't think they let down.
They do.
I mean,
Right, they do.
there's
He was quick on
issues.
that, eh? He was
He
quick on
was
that.
super haters.
You can get crooked symbols. You can get delaminating things.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you can
lack of
you see the
accessories.
stitching
You
right
could have
there.
them fall off a shelf and shatter.
The stitching right there is probably a result of me even articulating them. That's why you can see it there. So I mean, it does have issues, and that's why there's second party or third parties like C. Jessam and fucking
Yeah.
Tony Mays on fucking Instagram
that's
and
news
shit.
too.
Like that.
What?
C. Jessam shit is total
Yeah.
news.
News to see just some stuff. He dropped like maybe 12 different outfits.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
Yeah,
shit.
we should talk about those. Pull up his feed, dude, when we get to your week.
Yeah. And
When we
you
get
know what?
to
The
your week.
Yeah, it's Ryan's week.
Jasmine's is yours.
The last thing I got, guys, was the fucking reissued,
Nice.
painted up Mohawk Gremlin.
I almost bought
Oh,
that
yeah.
yesterday, man.
Thanks to
Nice,
Dude for
dude.
giving me the heads up too. I didn't
Hell
really
yeah,
look
that
at
shit's
it.
out. I'm glad you got that one.
So we know it came out before it went up. It went away and then went on
Yeah.
scalper alert on fucking eBay.
For sure, dude.
So NECA coming out with reissued shit is really good for me
Oh,
specifically.
besides that, yeah, Leatherface is getting reissued for next February too.
Yeah, they're doing Leatherface all over again.
Well, it's
Good.
going to be the same thing. It's just going to be the exact same thing. They're just
Was it sold out before?
The ultimate.
Yeah,
yeah, Mad sold out.
Huh?
The video game one didn't. That was the one that you
No,
got to see
I
everywhere.
passed
That one's
on
shit.
that.
That's the one I find fucking
That one's
everywhere.
whack.
Man.
Yeah,
But the green
Hate
one?
it.
the green
I don't
one.
mind.
That's the
Because it's the
weakest
same
one.
package. The only way you know it's that one is you got to open it. And you're like, oh, it's the green
I don't
one.
mind. I don't
I
mind
like
those
that one.
NES ones,
I know
dude.
you
I have
don't.
I
The
hate
NES
those NES ones.
the NES
Hey,
Jason
It's
No,
alright.
is even in the fucking video game as the NES Jason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's almost necessary to me.
I get pissed off because I always run into the fucking Terminator 2, the NES one.
Yep.
The fucking, the T800.
He said
Yeah,
Terminator
the Arnold,
too.
the orange.
Yeah, exactly,
fucking
the Arnold,
orange and
yeah.
gray Arnold. Yeah.
It drives me nuts, man. I want the Ultimate so bad.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, yeah, you're a Terminator.
But,
Terminator.
Yeah.
Big Terminator fan.
Termaholic?
but yeah, guys.
What do you call yourself?
Other than fucking just doing shots and working on setups and shit, that's my week. I love this figure.
Slab
Did you say working on
D's.
sit-ups?
Yeah,
Working on some shots and shit.
he doesn't
Oh,
know
setups.
No
Oh,
sit-ups.
setups. No.
I thought you were
Not
talking
sit-ups.
about fit, Eric.
I don't even do a.
You're
I don't
getting
even do a sit up to get out of bed. I roll out.
He goes, I hit the floor.
Just drop.
He droops off.
I just rocked out of the bed. I don't even do a sit up to get out.
All right, so C. Jessam's week, I guess.
Just do me last so that we can pull the actual thing so we don't have to go back.
Ryan
on
likes
Instagram.
sloppy.
Right.
Yeah.
He wants us to do him last.
Whoa. All right, what's up with you, Shark Manzi?
Shark Manzi?
Shark Manzi.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
there
Shark
was
Manly, but it came out Manzi, so Shark Manly. I like that one better.
No, there was a bit of a toy fair that Eric and I were supposed to go to yesterday and actually drew, but none of us ended up going to
None of us.
because everyone was too pressed for time, I guess. So
How's the weather up there?
You know what?
it's getting shittier. It just got really cold. And we
Yeah,
got a bit of
dude. Yeah, dude.
so, yeah, like pretty extremely fucking
Yeah,
cold.
and you
Also.
guys
Did
aren't
you get
getting
snow?
any of that, are you?
What's that?
Did you get snow yet,
California,
Tim?
it's just chilly. It's not cold.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking cold. It went instant
Okay.
winter.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. No, but otherwise, to compensate for not going to the toy fair, I ended up going to this fucking comic book shop that I usually go to downtown Toronto. Yeah, they fucking always have wicked deals and shit like that. I picked up a couple just the one figure, actually. I ended up grabbing, what figure did I grab? Oh, I grabbed Bullseye. And he seems to have fallen here. There he is.
You're slowly getting that whole wave.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a really good one, though, huh?
Fucking love it. I just posted a couple
Yeah.
photos of it tonight. You'll see. But
Nice,
yeah, I love the extra head that it comes with, the extra hand, of course, with the fucking flying,
knives.
throwing knives. Yeah.
See, I don't know if I like that little piece. I don't know
Really?
that hand throwing
like
knives
it.
thing looks
It's
a little weird.
bendy.
I dig it. I dig
Looks
it.
weird as fuck to me.
Well, I'm sure if you play around with it when you take the photo, like in post.
Eric's like, nah, I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that. Who am I talking to?
Everyone's doing that now.
Eric's like, I'm gonna make my own with jizz.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna jizz and throw little mini knives at the jizz in slow motion.
Jizz motion.
No, so after I left that place, I ended up because it's in the same area. There's this pawn shop that I might have told you guys about before, but they have like a crazy amount of fucking figures in there.
Nice.
And like accessories and shit like that. And I ended up getting all that fencing shit.
Oh yeah, I got that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw.
So that's the www.
www.com.
The www stuff. No, but I got that. I got a whole bunch of the fucking knee pads, all that jazz.
Yes.
Picked up fucking briefcases from them. They had a couple of them, so I got one here with Punisher.
Your shit's like my
Nice.
shit,
Yeah.
man. It's like
Yeah.
Wrestling joints.
Picked up a hat, a little fucking.
oh yeah,
little
John
ball
Cena
cap
shit.
kind of thing. Yeah, a little fucking
yeah.
headset.
Ooh, that's nice right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I knew you'd like that.
So we're
right?
looking at that little fucking accessories in WWE. Those are headphones with like mics and shit.
Yeah, like the
on
big
them.
fucking head cam
Those are
kind of
nice,
thing.
dude.
I'm
Oh yeah.
picturing, like military, of course. So
Those are the ones like King Jerry Lawler would use.
well, yeah, the announcers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Did you
Oh.
see it?
So they also had a couple other accessories. I got these little coolers.
Oh
one's
yeah, I
camp-
told you.
Lunchbox.
Man. That's
Little
what I had to
lunchbox.
go. I had to go
Nice.
get one of those for
Lunchboxes.
Ryan. He couldn't.
One's
He doesn't
camo,
have a
one's
shop.
black.
Those are
Dude,
cool.
nice.
They are pretty
Nice.
fucking dope.
There's so many
And,
variants of those.
Dude, I picked up a whole bunch of shit from there. It was mad cheap. I got,
that
a
same
little
thing.
sink.
Yeah, that's part
A
of the
fucking
set.
sink.
I got that sink too. Do you have the toilet that goes with it?
No, they didn't
Yeah,
have the toilet.
toilet's
Oh,
dope.
It was honestly
It's
just a bin of shit. I got a bunch of film
It goes
equipment.
right with it.
I got some lighting.
Nice. What do they
Ooh.
charge for these a piece?
Dude, I got the whole thing, all of this shit for $10, man.
Damn.
That's Those usually like a
Nice.
couple.
Camera.
Yeah, I
I
got
got
that
the
too.
camera.
Yeah.
The articulated camera. I'm gonna paint it up, obviously, try
Yeah.
and make it look less cheesy.
Mine's all black. Yeah, mine's just
Yeah.
jet black.
I'm gonna probably put like fucking just I don't know,
Dude,
beat up
great
black.
piece is
silver.
great.
Yeah. Grabbed a couple other things. I grabbed this fucking cheesy ass Momoa figure.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
Funko,
Dark
baby.
Horse.
It's a Funko, but honestly, I love the hands. I don't know if you guys can see like the little wraps that like, it reminds
Oh,
me of the
yeah.
Iron Fist shit. I'm
Yeah.
probably just gonna do a head swap and do some fucking articulated icons kind of battle shit. I don't know.
There you go.
Some fucking ninja villain. I don't know.
I mean, he
paint up
has
his
a
chest a little.
cool armored buck.
Yeah, I don't know. Something. Change him up somehow. I'll customize him. That's literally the only reason why I bought him.
Change
What was
him.
that like?
Mad fucking cheap.
Jason Momoa from like, what's that from?
That's from Game of Thrones.
He
Eric's
was in
like,
that shit.
yeah.
Scott's like, how dare you bastards?
Right? He's like, you didn't fucking know.
Sorry.
He's like,
Thanks,
that's
Scott.
Carl Drago, you son of a bitch.
There you
Oh,
go.
Drogo.
Drumsy! He's all pissed.
He fucking got rid
Calm
of
down, Scott. Just calm the fuck
Emoji.
down.
Emoji.
it. So I also picked up.
Scott's sober right now.
I was
He's
out
drinking
today.
juice.
He's like, fuck you, cocksucker, man.
Gin
Yeah.
juice.
Sorry,
I was
go
out
ahead.
today. And I hit up an EB Games, and they always have pretty cool figures there from time to time. I grabbed that Gordon figure, that fucking Gotham Gordon figure. Not the Gotham one, sorry. You know which one I'm talking about with the fucking.
Yep.
He's got the chest strap and everything like that, the little holster.
Oh, yeah,
but I ended
yeah,
up
yeah.
taking that off of him, and I put this trench coat from the I think it's the Toy Biz Tom Jane Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that
one.
trench coat. I took all the little shit off, like all the fucking
Wow.
all the pieces
That's
off,
on
and
that
I put it on
Gordon?
this body. Yeah, I put it on the Gordon, and it fucking fits perfectly.
Looks great.
Yeah,
That's
I like.
dope, dude.
I glued the
Nice.
collar down a little bit better, so it kind of I don't know looks a little more natural and real.
He's
and
like,
shit
you're
like that,
never
so.
coming off.
Yeah, well, no, the coat can still come off, but I just didn't want the collar to pop up the way it was. It wasn't sitting
To
properly.
itself.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's sitting like an actual trench coat now, like an actual
See,
jacket.
now you know what you're going to have to do, though, right?
Put some wire in the fucking thing, man.
Well, beyond that, you have to buy more figures now, which are, you're going to have to kind of, I would recommend if you want to do Punisher with Detective and all that, you could get the NECA Cops, too. They should still
Well, yeah,
be pretty
that's-
cheap.
Dude, yeah, for sure. I've got them on my list on Amazon, actually.
You get a couple of those with the detective and Punisher, man, in an alley, you could kill it.
Anything, man. Fucking cops are useful for anything.
Except in real life.
Except in real life, they're super useless.
LAPD's a joke.
I instantly took the Gordon out of the box and took off the holster piece because it's like glued onto him and shit like that. It's like rubber grooves that they glue into the chest piece. But I took it off and I put it onto the Netflix Punisher. And I think that looks kind of cool. I don't know. I put it on there. It fits.
He's like, I gave him that old fucking hero's head too.
Yeah, no, I always swap around the fucking heads on all the Punisher bodies and stuff.
You're like, I love all of you guys the same.
Of course. I can't wait.
I even have the select one. I always forget to use that one.
I literally ordered another Mezco fucking Punisher.
You ordered another fucking bootleg?
Yeah.
But you didn't get your money back from the other one?
No, not yet, because I'm waiting like another week or so, but the newer bootleg that I got was a tiny bit more expensive, and these guys were a lot more reliable. So it's.
He was like, if I get 2 of them come in, I don't give a fuck.
I'm happy about it. Yeah, no, I do not give a fuck. But it's cool because the Gordon comes with like the little fucking walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Couple extra hands, a little gun and shit like that. So I was pretty happy about my purchases, but
nice.
Ultimately that's pretty much it.
That does look pretty good, Eric.
I didn't have that is a fucking wicked head swap. It is awesome.
He's like, but it doesn't look like Ben Smith.
So is there anything you're hyped on lately? Any specific figures you're shooting right now? Is there any pre-orders you have up? Anything like that?
Dude, I was pretty no, I don't have any pre-orders or anything like that. I wanted to jump on the Halloween. The Mezco Halloween figure. I'm still probably going to jump on that. I don't know if I've fucking wasted my time too much yet or what, but that's
not available. Is it available still?
It is, yeah. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
Scott can't wait to dye it green.
So I got to get that bad boy, but otherwise, it's literally just I haven't been taking much photos this past week anyway. I've just been fucking busy, but I'm always hyped on Punisher.
Boat.
I'm super pumped about the fucking show coming out, of course.
Hell yeah.
You think that's what's gonna be like all you'll be shooting then the week after?
That's what we were just talking about that today. Actually, I'm thinking everyone else is gonna be taking fucking photos.
But you're the aficionado. You gotta do it right.
I'm the Punisher dude. No, it's like I don't know. I'll
okay,
wait.
What if it's up?
Look at Ryan.
No, what if it's up? What if?
I just feel like I'm not gonna dislike it regardless.
He's gonna fanboy.
I'm too big of a fan to not like it. I don't know. What
it's gonna be dope, dude.
Okay, which version of Punisher do you like most? Thomas Jane? What's his name?
Honestly, I love Ray Stevenson, man. I loved Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson is my boy.
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson.
Fucking Warzone was the shit, man.
Yeah, Warzone's the best one.
Really good.
It's fucking awesome, man. It's bloody as shit.
Ray's
great.
He's great in Thor too.
Yeah,
it's cheesy as fuck. They tend to fuck up a movie by like throwing in a horrible actor or 2 or 3 or 50, but like it's also got a bit of bad writing and stuff.
Directed
like
by a woman too.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Doom hates that.
I love it. I love that it's a woman that directed Warzone. That's sexy.
It was fucking. I thought it was brutal, and the way Punisher should have been. You know what I mean? That opening scene is just fucking the tits. So like, I don't know. That's my favorite portrayal of Punisher. So I mean, other than that, I'd say my favorite portrayal of Punisher is this fucking John Bernthal, man. Like
you listen to the podcast, Dave? You listen to podcast, Dave? You like podcasts?
A little bit.
A little bit, not too much.
I like this one.
Oh, this one. Well, I was gonna send you the one. The female director that did Warzone actually is on another podcast, the movie Crip one.
Yeah.
And she actually goes in detail about all the other ones that were going to come to pass. One was a giant radioactive rat that Punisher was going to have to face off against.
No, see, I also found the portrayal from movie to from comic to movie pretty accurate. Like they touch on like some of the characters like that. I can't even remember his name now, but the dude that's fucking looking for Punisher the whole time, the little dweeby guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a fucking big part of the comics and shit like that. And like even the villains and stuff, like they talk about fucking
Jigsaw, yeah, absolutely.
Jigsaw, of course.
Yeah.
And, I know it's Jigsaw, but even beyond that, there's a few other bigger names that they kind of even like the mob bosses and shit like that. I don't know. Like I found it pretty good in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Warzone's great.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. So no, but otherwise, like I said, I'm super pumped about Bernthal. I love what he's doing.
Yeah, Ryan, it's gonna be great.
That's what they said about Iron Fist.
Who said that about Iron Fist? Only I said that about Iron Fist.
Punisher is going to be super gory, super
Fuck yeah,
fucking rated R.
You guys,
Plus, it's not like
you guys know I'm a big military enthusiast, and that's what they do with this fucking new shit. Is like they put him in like he's like special forces badass kind of thing. So it's gonna be fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't already do a good job in the role. It's not like he's like I'm just showing up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know if his
scene
voice.
in the prison was the best scene ever.
Dude, I don't know how many times I've watched that scene.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys fucking see? There was a guy who posted a custom of that scene.
Yeah.
On Instagram, he took like the Jesse Eisenberg stupid multiverse figure.
I just hate that though because he's so scrawny.
He painted it white, but it still looks fucking sweet, man. Like he put the blood all over it. He did a little side by side of like the shot from the show and like his figure shot, so it looked fucking awesome, man.
That's the one thing I wanted to figure out though, is if we did do a version of like figures that you wanted to be made, like I want it to be like what army builders that we all want to be made, and mine is I want fucking nuns.
Prison suits.
I want nuns actually.
Nuns.
Scott wants nuns too. Don't even act like you don't want nuns, Scott.
Hey, the talent's hype.
Ryan wants nuns.
Ryan wants nuns too.
I want nuns of that.
You could put guns in their hands and shit. It'd be great.
Nuns that are naked underneath, right now.
Yes,
Ryan?
That'd be great. Yeah. Cloth nuns.
like maybe Kevin like peeking through like a locker for the name.
So we know that Dave wants basically Cryptid toys to fund the shit, right? That's what you want.
Oh my god, man! It needs to happen.
All right, what do you want, Mark?
If I could have any line come out,
any army builder, it to be like an army builder line. It has to be like
cowboys and Indians.
Just what cowboys and Indians line. All right, Ryan, what do you got?
Policemen, cops.
You want policemen, cops? Just one kind of cop?
Well, different kinds.
Beat
we already got that shit.
Multiracial ones.
No, I want more of like
like beat cops, like street cops.
Right, yeah, like more of specific NYPD stuff.
I mean, NECA made an Asian cop straight out the boat, so I mean, for you, fucking win.
So with like the classic cop hat and like the vest and like the fucking jacket, that shit.
And a horse.
Yeah.
And a horse.
Well, they have horses here in New York, so.
Yeah, I know. You're like, I want the horse. All right, Scott, what do you want?
What, army builds?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shit.
Demons?
Skeleton. A bunch of Freddy Kruegers again.
I like Mark's. So I'm just gonna double his up. I like Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys.
I'm gonna double his.
Not aliens, Indians. So.
Aliens, you said.
Aliens and Cowboys.
Me?
Yeah. What do you want?
Dude, we need like revamped versions of Plan B toys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Remember Plan B toys?
Of course.
I think that's what it was called.
Plan B.
So they did like firefighters, they did like paramedics, they did police, they did
emergency
soldiers.
Response. Yeah, man.
They did.
Dude, I would love to show
the whole
firefighters. I would love to show
everything,
firefighters
man.
Being heroes.
Yeah,
because like real life heroes.
Firefighters working with like Spider-Man.
I would love to see paramedics like working on a dude in the back of a fucking moving paramedic. I don't know, so many cool things of Plan B toy style. Real heroes.
It just sucks that it's so niche, though. It's like just for us, really. Like there's like those, at least the soldiers, like,
Zombies would be a cool army build.
Yeah, that was actually Cryptid Toys. He wanted to do a zombie line too. That was something I remember early on that he wanted to do.
Variation. Fuck, that'd be dope as
they were going to be like swapped, and stuff like that, and he would have variants and shit. Yeah,
dude.
That's
Fucking
what
everyone
I'm saying,
is
because that
zombies.
seems to be what it is. That's a more accessible Kickstarter for somebody to do. Like, I know we got kind of crazy with our figures that we wanted to be made, but I mean, that's kind of honing it in to be a little bit more realistic. Like, obviously nuns would probably be the least popular of all the ones that you guys all suggested.
One's gonna jump on it.
Nobody's
Dude, you need
jumping
like
on the nun
scientists.
fun.
You need like scientists, man.
Barrel-
like white
Barrel
What,
calls
Bunsen
them
and Beaker
lab
aren't
coats.
good enough?
Scientists would be fucking sick, yeah, with like all these dio pieces and shit.
Barrel
There's like
calls
a
them
bunch of
weed
white lab
scientists.
coat dudes, man.
Yeah,
Lab
exactly.
coats come with
Yeah.
little laptops and fucking beakers and a whole bunch of shit.
Scientists, yeah, you need a
With name
scientist.
tags too, a little stretchy, so they can like extend it too, like with the little tab thing for it, you
A
know.
little fucking keychain that like
Yes.
yeah.
Slap them with it. Ow.
Very
Those are
fucking
that's their
specific,
key cards.
Key
The
card,
key cards.
whatever the fuck. That'd be dope. Fucking 112 scale
Dude.
key cards too, like attached to the figures. Like, oh, Vortex Toys, they dropped their
It's
whatever.
shipping.
No, it's out. People got them shits.
Yeah,
Chair thing?
dude.
Yeah.
So
His name is Carlo Eduardo.
Carlo,
Carlos Eduardo or
you can
something
get
like
him
that.
in his chair and his fucking all his bits.
He might
and
be
all that.
he might be showing up fucking next week for me to talk about it in the next episode.
Oh, you got that
Nice.
shit coming.
You fucking right, I got that
You
shit
fucking
coming.
right. I got that shit
So how
coming.
many
I
chairs
got
did
all-
they get?
I got all those Vortex toys. I got one. I think I got a white like cream version.
White cream.
So-
You didn't get the
It-
horse one?
No, it don't. No, the cow. You
The
mean?
cow one, yeah, sorry.
No, because it looked like this one had the most almost paint detail. Like it was like a dirty white leather. It looked
Nice.
like. So yeah, I look forward to that. That's going to be another great addition to the Vortex Toys line.
Cornix.
The
Cornex.
Cornex toys.
All right, Scott, what's up?
Oh, what's up?
Moving, hanging out.
Oh yeah, I'm on the show.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm just here because I just like you guys, and you know, like I feel like I want to be in the show, and then I get to listen to the show, but I mostly listen to the show even while I'm on the show. But I like you guys, and it's fun.
I just like you guys, man. That's it.
tweakers watching him.
Yeah. Mom, I got a couple more weeks here, and then I'm out. It's awesome. I haven't bought anything. Actually, yesterday I bought a South Park Kid Robot. They released like a new, they're
Ooh.
like these mini.
Yeah,
zipper
they're into
pulls.
like have you seen those packs that they have?
That's what I posted.
no, no,
I
no,
posted that
those
in my
are-
story.
Those are
Nice.
lame as fuck.
Those are
packs-
lame as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
They're blind boxes, and they're
Dave's like, fuck you. They're hype.
I'm not, man. They look neat, man. They got the whole fucking dio piece and shit.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wait.
no.
No,
We're not
those
talking
are
about those.
cool.
We're not talking about those.
You know what I'm talking about? Then.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
following
We're not
ones.
talking about those. We're talking
We're
about
talking about the Kid
they're
Robot
kid
ones.
robots. Actually, like
Oh, okay.
they're
sure.
like a pack of Cartmans. They're really only
Yeah,
like
and
just
it's like
Cartmans.
I already have all those.
Dave got
like,
all
and
of it. He's like, fuck you.
So I don't-
guys.
I
You
don't
guys
need
know what
this
I'm talking about,
stupid
right?
Yeah.
But
The McFarlane ones.
The
Like
McFarlane ones look kind of neat. I mean, kind of shitty, but kind of cool.
They don't move, but like the setup is neat.
Yeah. So I got.
I like how
Dead
Dave didn't
Tank-
even buy them. He's like, I didn't buy them, but fuck you, they're cool.
They're cool as fuck.
I was like, you
Yeah,
didn't buy that shit.
I've just been working on stop motion shit. I've been listening to podcasts. Dude, Michael Rosenbaum has an awesome podcast.
Nice. I love that dude.
Yeah. Oh
He's my
man.
hero.
So he's got like a two-parter with James Gunn. He's got a gnarly one with Tom Arnold, and then Rob from Always Sunny. Like that guy is just he's got some good podcasts. Not to cheat on you guys, but like
No, cheat all you want.
yeah,
Your
You're a
ears-
podcast
your ears are open.
whore.
I'm a
Not to cheat.
podcast whore.
You're an ear whore.
How many
You're
people
only
have
allowed-
seen Kicking It Old School?
You're only allowed one podcast, Scott.
Speaking it old school.
That's the
what is
Jamie
it?
Jamie
Kennedy.
Kennedy one, right?
You've
Yeah.
seen that shit? Hell yeah. I love
course,
that movie.
man.
I love
Of
that
course,
movie.
that is fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, yeah. It's got Michael Rosenbaum in it though. But if anybody else doesn't know, he was Lex Luthor on the Smallville show as well.
Oh,
He was
shit, okay.
also one of the
Like,
chicks
big dude.
from Sorority Boys.
Yeah.
He was one of the. He was the hot one technically.
I loved him in Smallville, dude.
I loved him in Smallville.
also
He
Guardians
played-
of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yes, he's technically in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He's the glittery guy that hangs out next to Stallone. So he got to stand next to Stallone in every scene, which is hype.
He talks
Nice.
about that on his show. He got
I
to
bet,
like,
I
be
bet.
buddy with him.
I bet.
He does a good impression of Stallone. It's funny.
He does a lot of good impressions. When he did his MTV Cribs, he was like trying to emulate how Mariah Carey did her. So like he had the step ladder. He went and got like high heels. He was like, look, I'm doing the step like Mariah Carey on heels. He's just an idiot. That looks dope. He's just a funny dude. He's just one of those guys. Like he got pigeonholed as Lax being like a super serious, aggressive fucking dude, but he's nothing like that in person. He's fucking
he's funny.
ridiculous.
He's a comedian. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Does he not do movies anymore?
He hasn't done movies in a while, no.
Please.
He hangs out with Simon Rex and that crew, kind of. They all need to do another movie, too. I just watched Scary Movie 3 again, too. Simon Rex is great in that movie.
Damn, Mark, you got really attractive, brother.
He's just showing Erica fat shit on our fucking podcast.
What the fuck?
That's all Mark does.
Oh yeah, we forgot about the save thing, right?
Is this Mark saved?
No, he doesn't have it saved. I could see it on his thing.
He doesn't have it saved. No, he's just scraping on it.
He unsaved it just so he could show us this and make it seem like he did.
Dude, I've been working on a track on GarageBand.
Oh yeah.
It's about 40 farts that I've been compiling for the past week.
That's amazing.
I'm
Actual
hoping to
farts.
use it for like a stop motion. Hopefully I can get a Terrence and Phillip figure soon and use these.
I technically do, but it's like the figure version of them. You have those? I have those.
Are they your farts, Scott?
They are all my farts.
Amazing.
One of them's about 16 seconds long on its own.
Yeah, they're like toys. They're like the toy versions of
that was a long
for
Taco
the Mezco.
Bell.
Nice. Taco Bell.
A lot of Taco Bell.
He lives in LA and he eats Taco Bell. Jesus Christ.
I know, bro.
We have the best Mexican food on the planet and you eat a Taco Bell? What are you doing?
How else are you going to compile all these farts? You need good farts. This track.
You got to go for the real deal Holyfield.
Mark's like, whatever, Jose's on a second and third and fucking fart you up all day, but he's healthy.
Dude, you'll fart for a month. You try that hot sauce, you'll fart fire for a week and a half.
God, at any point in time, did you actually shit your...
Did you shard the album?
I haven't shit my pants in a while. It's been at least like
in a while.
In a while.
I mean, not even a little, like not even a little bit of shit.
Not in a while.
The last time I shit my pants was in front of my girlfriend, and yeah, it was. I wasn't even embarrassed though. I was trying to show off this fart that
proud of it, right?
It went south.
Last time I did it was because of like a weed cough. I like just coughed because of the weed too hard.
Literally.
It's like, that's the worst. I was like, oh shit.
Little smoke comes out of your asshole.
Oh yeah. Puff clouds. This podcast got Randy.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
This got raunchy.
So you made an art out of your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing else, dude. I went to some interesting Tim Burton themed like restaurant last night in LA called Beetle House. It was overpriced and shitty, but it was kind of cool. They had
shitty.
Mark would have loved it. A bunch of cosplayers, like
What'd you order?
Edward Scissorhands tried to touch my beard, and I almost smacked him in the face, but I felt bad.
Yeah.
I ordered some like.
Was he Edward Scissorhands?
He was, dude. He was totally gay. I could tell.
He was totally gay.
I could tell his gaydar was
He thought
going
you were
on.
a bear too. He thought you were a
That
bear.
There's a reason why he was reaching for his beard.
Right.
And my Grinder app was like giving me all these.
It was flaring up.
Dang it, man. Someone 2 centimeters next to you.
He goes, I got a gaydar alert on my grinder. He's like,
I thought bears are like bigger guys. No?
I think, yeah, or hairy. I don't know.
It's just hairy.
I think they're just.
You
I
don't
think
have
there's
to be
more
bigger.
manly looking, more
Yeah,
manly
just like
looking.
East, like
Early.
Like
To
come
wear
on, my
flannel.
face.
Yeah,
Wear
don't
flannel
unfat shame him. He could be a bear.
Yeah,
if he
you're
wants to
definitely
be.
not a twink. You're definitely not a twink.
I'm not a twink.
I would say Francis Galuppi's more of the twink between the two.
Ooh, ouch.
Like this big.
Between the
His
two
buddy's a
of you.
Twinkie.
He's a twink, and then Scott would be more like
Him and his wife together weigh like $1.25.
Yeah. They wear each other's pants. You believe that?
Yes, that's adorable.
What the fuck?
It's like, honey, I accidentally wore your pants today. Whatever.
We wear each other's
It's the
pants.
buckle's just on the other side, or the
Yeah.
just like, oh shit,
Maybe there's no dick hole or something. I don't know. Weird.
Nicole.
Scott style, man. That's cute. You guys shop together and shit, I'm sure.
Yeah, dude. Twink and twank shopping. Yeah, that's it, dude. Boring week, just packing. I'm not gonna be posting that much because all my shit's in boxes temporarily.
When are you supposed to be?
So how long until you move back to Glendora?
The 1st December I'll be back, so I don't know. I'll be shooting again soon.
When are we gonna go get beers?
Yeah, soon. I would have come out to DesignerCon today if I would have known you were there. That would have been more motivation to go. But I was feeling lazy, so I played South Park Fractured Butthole all day.
Fractured Butthole.
I got to the Kanye West game and all this shit. Oh,
You got the
so
Father
funny.
Maxi?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the guy pulls out anal rosary beads.
Yes, he
and
does.
then starts beating himself.
What
So
the
good.
fuck?
Did you have to defeat Morgan Freeman yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's your friend. He like helps you master farts that like stop time or like reverse time or turn day into night. Like Morgan Freeman's the shit in that game.
Yeah.
He's like your buddy.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Nice,
start
nice.
watching the gameplay of that shit.
No, just buy the game and play it yourself.
I don't want to play that
No,
shit.
that's too much work.
I just watched somebody else play it. That'd be great.
Yeah, gameplay is the easiest way to go through it because then you don't have to do any of the actual work.
Yeah.
you guys-
I don't want to do any of the work.
Fuck
I just
that.
want to see somebody who actually knows how to do it right. Do it right.
Yeah.
I don't have the
Trey
time to
Parker
do it
would be
right.
upset.
It's like, do you guys want me to play video games or do you want me to like produce photos? It's like, you gotta get one.
That's
What
why I
happened to
suck
the
at
stop motion?
What's stop motion?
The stop motion with paper.
I'm actually. Oh yeah,
What?
you. What?
Oh yeah, you. We're on Scott's week. That's
I
right.
don't know. That's my week. I'm done. And it's a week.
So is it time for
Yeah.
C. Jessum's week then? And Ryan's week can join
All right,
my
it's Ryan's
dyslexia.
turn. So we're gonna get into the one cam's week. So he got a couple of pickups there. He's got on the screen. Oh, he moved them right away as soon as I
Well,
said
I said that was last week.
Yeah.
I showed that before. Yeah. So I finally got the Target exclusive 2-pack of the Thor Ragnarok Valkyrie. But she doesn't have a name, right? She's like other than Scrapper 142.
Yeah, Scrapper 142 and Valkyrie. Yeah,
So yeah,
which
it's
is
actually,
not actually a name, but like, apparently
Yeah.
it actually is a name. Actually,
well, apparently they were saying as an Easter egg that was her first appearance issue 142 on Thor. That's the reason
Nice.
why they did the whole Scrapper 142 thing. But yeah, the actual head, it's not so bad. I had to do a bit of modification on it because it's too
a
much of
modification.
modification.
that. Modification.
So the what do you call that? The Hasbro plastics are a bit too shiny in terms of the head, and I just figured out that one of the ways you can actually matte the skin tones is by using acetones. So that's what I've been trying to do with the faces, so it's not as reflective. So I tried to do it on her, and actually kind of worked out. So it's not as
I mean, in the movie she's cute. On this figure she's not.
it's
Plain and
not so
simple.
bad actually. It's not so bad. compared to
He said not so bad. He's making it. It's like he's the one that's working for Hasbro.
Well, no, compared to what they've been. Well, look at this guy. Like, that's not great at all.
Right? Like
Yeah,
what
it
happened?
is.
What happened?
Terrible.
How
Looks like an old man.
Okay, yeah, hi, Mark.
No,
So
it's
he
like
looks like
Tommy
more
Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau. I mean,
Looks like he's trying to squeeze out a fart.
I guess in some angle, you know who sculpted this? We can't say.
No,
Oh, we can't say actually. It's myself.
that's
Sorry.
fine.
Who?
Myself
we don't-
sculpted this. Oh.
Oh.
Well, anyway,
I don't
head.
condone what Ryan just said.
Myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not so bad. The Thor one, it's basically almost the same figure as the one from the regular release,
Just
except for that
hair.
unhelmeted version of it.
Yeah, exact same.
Almost exact. Well,
What
actually, they actually
happens-
use a different.
There's a big peg if you rip off the helmet, obviously.
I've not tried it, but most possibly, yeah. It's I guess they did a 2-part, like I guess a thing on it.
Most possibly? That's a new
Most-
one.
Most possibly.
Right.
They did it. So I guess it's not so bad. I mean, it looks like a generic white guy with a beard.
Generic white guy with a beard.
Oh, so you're
That's
saying we all
Opposed
look
to
the
the
same, Ryan? I see
rugged-
how you feel about us.
Yeah,
Opposed to the
Seriously.
rugged
Well,
handsomeness that's
I
Chris
can't really
over.
tell if it's Dave or Mark in there. I mean, it's pick up. I mean, I can tell by the hair, I guess.
Bro.
What?
Dave
Scott,
or
it's
Mark.
Scott. You got it. You missed
No,
one.
no, Scott has more of a
He
thick
doesn't have
hair.
the coif
I guess
hair
it's
either.
also- Yeah.
It's coif. It got cut by Stan Lee.
It looks like Matt Damon grew a beard.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Man.
So I mean, yeah. Well, in terms of movies or TV shows, if you guys are not caught up with Mr. Robot, I was extremely disappointed with the season finale of season 2 of Mr. Robot, but now they finally picked it up. So interesting stuff is happening. But in this last episode that they aired, they did this incredibly
Spoiler alert.
It's not gonna be spoiler. The way they did it is they made it seem like it's a one continuous shot with one camera, even though it's not.
The
So,
one cam.
one cam. A one cam continuous shot of the whole episode. So as you're watching it from the protagonist's perspective, and then just moved on from different locations, just one singular camera, like having an aerial shot. It's really, really well done. So if you guys are not caught up with it, they do. I actually told Scott to watch the show as well, because they do have always
Yeah, Scott.
like a little twist like midway through the season that will actually really blow your mind, which they also did in season 2, except for the disappointing season finale. And they are trying to going to that same route again with to me, that nice little twist that they're dropping seeds on what's going to happen to it. So it's pretty well done. So if you guys are not caught up with it, you should. It's a great story, well done.
Cool.
It's almost it does also go with the current situation in terms of political stuff. So they do have Trump and they had Obama last year. So they do try to use that as well to push forward, even though it's fictional what's happening. So check it out.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Push it real good. See, get you guys all started.
So
All
now let's
Eric's
go
already
to
got the lights going back there.
CJS's news.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I guess camera off, so we can go to Instagram afterwards.
Boom.
All right.
Very cool. So this is his most recent drop. So we're seeing all the recent CJE sim clothing types.
You love it, eh, dude?
CJE sim. CJSM. CJE Sime.
He plugs them real good. Mark, when you plug people, you plug them in a different way.
You like the way I plug them.
CJSM.
Okay.
we still got the gold. Yes, we got him here.
We got the C and the SM on part of it. But yeah, he's now dropping a bunch of capes for different characters, which is the Saitama Figma cape, and also
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
That nuke figure looks awesome.
Which one?
The nuke figure, like the fucking the
Yeah.
top pants, the black T-shirt, looks dope.
Right. So he's doing an army, I guess, for army builders with the army, with the T-shirt and the pants.
He's like, I
also,
need 12 of those.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I think he's also going to provide the rubber that you can customize for the belt on this one. So if you actually look at his tutorial on his website, he has a how-to on how to paste or how to glue those little bags from the belt. Let me see. Sorry. Stop there. Easier that way.
Where are you going?
He's shopping.
I'm shopping. Shopping. Okay.
I'm taking you on a mystical journey through the interwebs of CJSM.
I guess one of the drops that he has is the new Scarlet Witch cape.
Looks pretty sweet.
Oops, what happened? Yeah, and then the Gamora with the hood.
The comic accurate Gamora from the Legends pack.
Right. It's sorry, taking forever.
Mm-hmm. That looks really good.
Is this by that same CJE Sim guy?
Yes.
No, it's not actually.
Is it the CJ eSIM?
It's
Like
not.
the same guy? CJ.
It's not the same
They're the
person.
same people?
They're not at all. There's only one. Oh, and the Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight was released a few months ago, but the one that's actually he just released is the Black Jin Baori
Yeah, this is beautiful.
or the articulated icons.
Eric's
I want
like,
one.
see, I knew somebody wanted to put cloth underneath
I want.
those.
I'm gonna be placing orders soon for
He will be
these.
blazing.
But that and the one that's additional for the Hakamas are the best, or what do you call it, the Hattori type?
What?
Haori. There.
It looks good. That
Yeah,
okay.
I'm definitely picking these up.
So it's addition to your outfits.
So these are back. These are more the actual 112 scale.
So these will fit all of the Bodycoon, Marvel Legends, Synthetic Humans, 3A, and Articulated Icons.
Right.
Wow.
I don't know. Some Marvel Legends, maybe.
Small
I
ones.
was going to say.
Yeah.
Small Marvel
Now,
Legends.
what about the full getup for that? So that's just the jacket that's $15. What about the full getup?
It should be on their mail sets. Very good.
So would this
40.
shit fit like the Jim Lee Punisher really well? I'm sure that'd be fine, right? Like the newer one that's the Marvel Legends one.
Yeah.
No, those are big. The Marvel Legends Punisher, those are huge. Those are like the medium body types.
So
It's not-
that wouldn't fit? It would be too big?
No.
That nuke
Yeah.
outfit would fit technically.
These are for
Yeah.
small. These are for
Right.
small figures.
Yeah.
Like the Nova figures or the Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Like that kind of small, okay.
Right, yeah. Well, basically 3As or the
Yeah,
body.
yeah. Or the articulated icons.
Exactly. Your ninjas.
Yeah.
Well, no, these are even smaller than the articulated icons.
Well, they seem to fit them pretty well.
This one will actually fit. This one that he's releasing are actually the version 2s that will fit the articulated icons.
Ah.
The first one that he came out with are more fitted to 3As and bodycoons. So those are not.
Super.
But he updated all of those, so those, like everything he's releasing now, are basically going to fit the articulated icons.
Yeah.
And he also has the, I guess the upgrade
That's
for
little
the
Iron Fist
Legends,
pants.
the pantsies,
That's rad.
and
You
the
get a
location
pant-
as
You get
well.
pants and a sash.
You can do the pants dance.
And it's wired.
And I was going to say, even with the wire in the belt.
He's
the sash.
wired. Make it all
They have-
squishy, splashy.
Oh, he has the
These
other
are pretty dope, man.
The
Congratulations, C. Jesum.
The Electra.
He's all
down
mad
there.
about saying it now.
Oh, right, the Electro one. He actually has one too.
Ooh,
The Electra looks amazing.
Let's see that. I haven't seen that.
So, and we know these are all fucking.
Email sets.
Oh.
There we go. You just passed it.
These are all what, Eric?
I think
There you
so. There we go.
These are all
Dark Sky.
super fucking like good quality wired products. Like, I mean, you get these and they're to replace or completely add on to your figures. And I mean, these are high quality shit, man. They are good fabrics, good stitching. There's like, look at this. It goes from a Marvel Legends to a fucking actual desired piece.
So I'm assuming you're not worried about ripping or anything when you're putting them on the figures or anything like that.
I've
They're-
stretched
it's
the
all-
fuck out of those
And you can
pants,
snag-
and they haven't.
You can snag it,
busted.
and you can like snag it and produce a run if you're fucking.
not careful enough.
Yeah, I mean, there are custom little 112 pieces, right? So,
Yeah.
but for the most part, like the jacket and shit, it's almost like a denim. It's almost like a miniature denim. Like you
Yeah.
can't
Tough.
even snag it.
This
Yeah,
photo's so crazy good.
That's
These have
really
stretchy
good.
too. The fabrics are stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
super nice. And we know we put the fucking Luke arms on this
I
girl
was
too.
just going to
so
say, we need to do
imagine the
Luke arm swap.
articulation plus the sick fucking outfit now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need,
You're like
you need that one, Eric.
$50-something dollars or $70 into that figure now.
Sometimes
Fine, I
you
mean,
gotta
if
pay
you
the
want it, right?
piper.
It's worth it sometimes.
It's just if you. That's why we get into that element. We're like, that's why Mezco's charging that much because it's
Mhm.
Oh
basically.
yeah, the
your-
jacket Wolverine too. I think
Oh,
that's sold
yeah.
out.
Yeah, he
Like,
did
we
a
don't see that.
jacket for the old man
Oh,
Logan, and then you also get a white
The Luke
T-shirt and blue
Cage?
jeans.
The
Yeah,
Luke
Luke
Cage
Cage.
is fucking
Yeah, there's that
awesome.
Luke Cage outfit too.
God damn.
Yep.
Go get them, Dave.
Go place your orders,
Belts
guys.
too. Oh
There's
shit,
the
that's
the
dope.
belts that you're talking about. That's really cool. Yeah, there's like tactical belts and stuff. They got little pouches on them. Damn.
Well, it's a tutorial, so you have to already own the belt, and then you got to do some modifications to get it to work.
Oh
like that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Great
Awesome.
stuff coming from C. Jessom.
Very cool.
Yeah, I knew that Wolverine jacket was going to be
Dude, the articulated icons fucking samurai piece.
hard
Yeah.
pressed.
Yeah, definitely getting that.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, he's also selling those hats too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's a hat
You-
seller.
You made those hats?
Yeah, he actually casted them, molded
That's
them,
fucking cool.
but now he's selling them as an accessory as well.
He's tearing
Do they just sit on, or do they like have like a strap underneath, or?
Oh no, I'm not sure. Maybe use a tack.
Go place your order and you'll find out. Yeah.
You
Right,
find out
right.
when it arrives at your house.
Go
And
buy
he's
it
Canadian. He's
Don't
already
ask
asking.
questions.
Yeah,
just
you'll get it.
buy.
Oh, there we go.
I'm asking all the questions people want to fucking
Just
know. Right, guys?
the people. He's
Oh, dear.
right.
Ninja strap set. Ooh. Ninja straps.
Oh, never mind.
That's just the straps. He's like, you can just see my cool hat, but that's not $7. I never sell you my hat cast for $7.
It's nice that he's selling individual small
Cool.
pieces like that.
It's not
And it's
bad.
like, I don't know. Maybe not.
I want that whole suit right there that he hasn't shown yet. That's like a full suited figure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got one of the closest versions from him, I guess.
Yeah, I think he said that he's still trying to perfect it so that it doesn't look like
Dude, once he perfects this blazer outfit or whatever it is, it's gonna
With
be
like the
fucking-
tie and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on a big buck, too. That's a big goon buck.
I mean, but look at that. That's fucking beautiful.
That's insane.
Yeah.
He even made a cool like balaclava and shit for
Because
the
I
guy.
mean, I got that suit that Punisher's wearing right there. It's so.
yeah.
He's like, but I ain't got that dude in a cloth suit.
Oh. Plus that balaclava and shit. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
man, that's what I just said. It's fucking wicked, man.
Yeah. So C. Jessom's killing it as usual. Go place your orders.
There's
It's
only
all
another-
nice
well-
and smooth too. Like the transactions on the website and everything is nice and smooth. Great shopping experience too.
Jessom and Miss Jessom as well.
Yeah, they're a nice team.
Oh man, that Moon Knight photo is fucking awesome. Go down.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Look at that shit.
Buy that cape.
Yeah, I know. That cape's been
Did
out
you
for a
say
bit
something
now,
about
right?
lidocaine?
Lidocaine too.
Lidocaine? Yeah,
Take
that's
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I can say it, but he showed me a preview for one of the SH Video Arts cape. That's actually it's gonna be great if you
Nice.
have the. Figure.
It's going to be great.
If you
It's gonna
already
be-
have the figure and you want to take the plastic shit off him.
Yeah, it's gonna look awesome. But anyways, we got into it.
Boo.
Say that again.
I don't know what he said either.
Weeks on Instagram.
He turned into a Native American. He was like, "Ooh."
Are we
Jesus.
doing anything else, or are we?
No,
No, I don't. No, we don't have anything. We don't have better lives than our own lives.
You guys want to watch
Oh, there we go.
I still don't see
Fuck's
it.
sake.
Oh no, this
It's a
this
weeks on
schmohawk.
Yeah, what's your little music cue here for our week on Instagram?
Is that Kevin
I know,
Spacey
I
waking
keep-
up and finding out he's in trouble?
Yeah, pretty much.
With Louis C.K.
Those little boys.
I should
With
have
Louis C.K.
if I
That's
had a
perfect.
Kevin Spacey. Yeah, he's into Anonymous too. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's super into it.
It's on
But
the
I
music.
actually picked this the V for Vendetta figure. This is Junior_Doom, by the way. I got this figure from Bob the Odd. He was selling the V for Vendetta figure days before the shot, so I had the figure, and I just totally forgot the 5th of November.
Oh my god.
And so on the 6th, I just came up with that idea. I was like, all right, well, I'll just do a forget the 5th of November. I was like, how can I do that? And then I was shopping for ideas. And then, yeah, Ryan was like, he reminded me that I had this fucking Hugo Weaving head And I was like, all right, so we tried to do a concept of, what would it be like if he forgot? So, and then, Kevin Spacey too. So, sure, sells on both ends.
So are these like groupies or are these like all blow up dolls he's with?
It doesn't really matter.
No. Yeah, they're sex dolls.
Yeah, they're real dolls, actually.
Yeah.
I love the chick in the bottom left corner. She's like trying to cover her asshole or something.
Right.
She's like,
No more.
Don't show my cooch.
No more. So yeah, I had the first photo I take of the figure is disassembling it. So there's the hair piece over there. There's the the mask. The boots are in the corner over there. I didn't think I could sell it just like it's sitting in a corner. I didn't think that would work.
No.
So I disassembled it, and it looked like he was gonna cosplay as it, obviously. And then
Throw the whole thing on.
Yeah, exactly. And then he was like, "Fuck, I forgot. I got all doped up and whatever have you." So. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny to me.
Good night of hookers and blow.
Exactly. But I don't know. I wanted to, try to have like a shot where it looked like it was morning and the light shining in and stuff too. So I like it. Fun shot. Whatever.
Nice. Looks nice. Lots of props being used here. It's great.
Proper props.
Lighting's nice too.
All right,
I guess the idea it's like almost like afternoon. He's like fucking late for everything.
Exactly. It's like, son of a bitch, it's so bright in here.
What time is it? God damn, it's lunch.
It's the next fucking day.
Is that picture frame of a ship like a printout or an actual?
You buy that at Hobby Lobby like that, yeah.
It's a schooner.
It's a schooner, yes. Schooner is a sailboat, asshole. You know what? That Easter bunny down there, he's a fake. Mallrats moment. All right.
All right, next photo.
Next. So yes, Ryan, I forgot to take photos of these, so Ryan took some shots of these for me. So this is the Bruce Willis and the Matt Damon. These are legend scale, so these are very small. These were very hard to paint. The NECA ones are a little bit easier, but I did the best I could with these. But the flesh
Face
tone
looks dirty.
It's hell yeah. He's super smudge. I came up with a technique after I did this for him. So the NECA ones are gonna look a little bit better. And Ryan touched this one up himself too. He used a little bit of acetone on this one too, because I had the stash on fucking like 6 o'clock. And then Matt Damon, he had this like smirk and his eyebrow was already all raised. I was like, is the figure like that? I didn't know, but I lifted the eyebrow too. So yeah, just some shots. My shit. I painted.
Love it, dude. That's what Bruce Banner and the Coulson
Yeah.
Bucks they works fine on.
Yeah, I mean, and the paint obviously was able to, I tried to get it light enough so it would match the skin tones of those.
How
too.
well does the head pop onto the neck peg?
Well, I have to. It's actually with the actual cast itself. You have to drill it, so you can
Right.
do it.
Is that a
as
C.
far as-
Jessam?
Yeah, I had to drill it.
That's Toy Biz.
Yeah, it's a bit Gambit
Yeah,
and Punisher.
Oh yeah, okay.
he just slapped
No.
them coats on there.
A bit. I mean, it will actually build the body since the head itself is just a tiny bit bigger than the actual marble. Like
The
I
Matt
said,
Damon
so,
one works.
yeah, the Matt Damon works, but the Bruce Willis, he's a bit, tiny bit.
It's because
big
he's a
for the back.
medium. It's because he's a medium build guy. So
Right.
he works good on the Punisher body. So if like you wanted to do a Bruce Willis Punisher, that actually does work.
Nice. Cool, bro.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for that shot.
So there's a couple adorations of
It's like
this shot. I did the swipey, and then I fucked up when I did the swipe, and the middle shot was actually
Yeah, you spelled
prop.
swipe wrong.
Whatever. How do you spell swipe?
Swip.
Swip works too. So I did this version of it, and then I fucking posted it again because this one was so you didn't have to like zoom into it or whatever. So I gave you all these angles, and then I posted it again because whatever, fuck you.
Too?
That one did not have a SWIP, so
Let's say SWIP too.
no super swippy. So
We'll see it again, right?
yeah, you can go to the next one, so it can be like or actually we gotta look at this crap first.
We got to do some more swipping.
More swipping.
Yeah, let's swip through this one real quick. So we got Elvira.
Oh, look at all the 3D glasses.
I know.
Wow, those all came off the Gremlins.
Damn right, popped them motherfuckers right off.
All right, so swip this and see where he got his information.
Swip this.
Oh, okay. I see now with the swip exactly what you were going for.
Oh yeah, you swipped this.
Did you have Billy in there?
I swipped this. I don't have Billy in my photo. I couldn't really find a way to sell him in the shop. I have a leprechaun too. It's just because I only have 2 of those fucking theater pieces. If I had more of those pieces, I could fucking fill the theater, but those only fit 2 people a piece, so I just tried to play around with basically what I had, made it look like maybe there was, room to the left of them and to the right of them, but the aisleway, so I used that what's it called? The IKEA light. So there actually is a little light stream underneath them right there, like you would have. Obviously it's a little thicker or whatever, but
Awesome.
it doesn't. It looks okay on this.
It
But
works.
You
they're
should use
actually
the single hand threw it in the photo as well, like the hand that comes with Ash. There's like a hand in your inspirational
That
photo
would
there.
have worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have
That could have
thrown.
been Things,
I could
Addams
have.
Family.
Yeah, I could have thrown a shit, but I really, I just wanted to work on it working like aesthetically and not like have to worry about lighting like all of those characters because this was hard enough to light as it is. Because I was like, it's got to be real dark, but you have to be able to sell it. And there is a light. I like use this Walmart light that I have. It's just like a little strip. And it's actually just stuck on the dio, like with wax or whatever.
Now, do you spell strip S-T-R-I-P
I spell
or
it
S-T-R-I-P-E
whatever the
or
phone
S-T-R-I-P-P?
whatever the phone hits it as, and then I just say fuck it, whatever my autocorrect on my phone wants to whatever say it is. So yeah, the idea, that's where the custom kind of came in too, because she's sitting, obviously the figure that it comes with does not sit at all, so it's actually a pretty easy swap. If you just remove the torso on each one of the figures, it will kind of pop in there, but like I said, her original figure has that cloth skirt, so you do have to cut that off. But yeah, popped off all the 3D glasses, and then obviously made Jason the mama's boy that just wanted to squeeze some titties, so. But yeah, that's a shot. Thanks, guys.
Love it, dude.
All right, swip it, Ryan. Let's see the next one.
There you go.
So
Ooh.
here's just like I said, the full shot, and this is actually a different edit. This one has more detail on it. Basically using
That's
like
the Extreme
Snapseed.
Sets floor.
Yes, that is
From the
actually.
Asylum?
Yes, that's the floor piece. I wanted to go for like a Hellraiser 2 idea, basically, because in that movie he was able to like split walls basically, and then just come out of them and like kind of like a light. So the Extreme Sets worked perfect with that because it didn't take too much room and there were 2 perfectly equal sides.
Can you do me a favor and scroll down a little bit, Ryan?
Scroll down.
Just scroll down. Oh, look what it says there.
Whip.
Swip.
Swip. I copied it. I didn't fucking do anything different.
Yeah.
Still says swip. Swip it up, bro.
Looks great, dude. Mad
But,
props in this one again. I love the victims.
This
The
is
victims look appropriate,
It's
too.
almost
Thank
as
you.
good as some of my shots.
Almost. This is 2 of the Aaron sets as well. Very carefully, painstakingly set in there, so you
Got 2 of
really.
them?
That's 2 Aaron sets in there. There's one to the right and there's one to the left. Yeah.
Meat hooks.
So
Nice, dude.
that was one of the biggest challenges. So there's chains hanging, and then there's 2 of the Aaron sets, and I have no idea where I got that like Maybe it's from an old Leatherface figure. That face.
That skin face.
That skinned up face. I don't know. I just got it from the shop or whatever.
That's not from Tortured Souls?
I know. It's
Wait,
like...
the one above Chatter?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
That's from Multiverse Joker.
Is it?
Yeah.
It might be. Yeah, he's right. That is. Yeah, you're right. I was actually starting to think of that. Yeah, that is. I have another piece then too. I must have. Okay, and then the right arm over there is. I believe that is from Roach Debbie from Mezco. Yeah, the Roach Debbie, and then everybody knows that's the ultimate Freddy face, whatever. But I just threw blood on it, and I don't know. I thought I was able to pull off the dog. Looks like he's actually chewing the guy, but he's actually like in front of the dude. He's like not even in contact with him at all.
Yeah, it looks like he's eating him.
Yeah, he's not. he's like totally like he's like actually.
Then you
right
just edit it together.
I didn't even have to edit it together. Really, he was always in
optical
there.
illusion.
It is an optical illusion. Like it's just because of like it's actually his bottom jaw is extended and you can't tell, but it looks like it's inside of him because of the extending of the jaw. So it's total like trickery.
Well,
he's actually right next to Pinhead.
It even looks like the skin is going into its mouth and stuff.
Right,
Yeah,
it does. It does. I know. Like when I looked at the shot, I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, and then I look at the photo and I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm Peter Jackson. Not at all, but anyway.
Is that from that McFarlane accessory pack with like that guy?
Yeah.
Yes, he's the same one Eric has too. We had to
rip blood puddle.
You got to rip the birds off of him. Yeah, the ravens. Yeah, that's the same guy. But he's perfect. He's half mangled and he looks like he's pissed about it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah,
shot, dude.
I saved this.
You did?
Oh yeah, this is really good, man. This is really good.
He's like, this is some top tier shit.
There's a lot of elements going on in this picture. There's a lot of props
behind him is fucking awesome.
Tell your story too. How you're gonna give up with it too.
Oh well, yeah. I was working with a lot of different. If it wasn't for the extreme sets, I would have gave up on this for sure. Because it's hard having two pieces that work together and that are flush, but you can break them apart. You know. So like I was struggling a lot with trying to figure out how to make it work because I have this long light that was perfect. I was like, I have this really long. It's a happy light. Supposed to make you happy in the wintertime. But I had this happy light fucking shining in there and I was like, man, this looks so good. I was like, what do I have that's like 2 equal? So fucking thank you, Extreme Sets. Like I would have definitely not been able to do this without you guys. And then like, you know, as Mark was saying, like bleed all over these fucking things, man. Like you'll be fine.
Are those floor pieces?
Those are the floor pieces too, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was I wanted something that was clean edges, you know, which a lot of the sets, you know, they're put together. And to me it's like I could see that still working as like part of a hospital, you know what I mean? Like in the basement, obviously, like the morgue or something. So
yeah. Did you wipe all the blood off of it after?
Fuck yeah, with a baby wipe comes right all off.
Perfect.
So thank you guys. I love Hellraiser, and I don't do a lot of Hellraiser because not only is it hard, it's just hard. You know, the figures are hard to work with.
I was gonna say the figures are pretty static.
The figures are super static. Like that's the hardest part is like the figures, and then to come up with a concept that looks as ridiculous as their sets do. Like, this is the most ridiculous, gory photo I've ever done, by far. And it's ridiculous.
One of them.
I don't know. This one's ridiculous. There's a lot. There's, like, teeth. There's like the dude's fucking, like...
Yeah, I didn't even notice the teeth. Holy shit.
It's definitely a hellish look. There's definitely a hellish look to it.
All right, thank you, guys.
That's fucking good, man.
Thank you. Keep going. Scroll. So... just throwing some love to my boy Lloyd McCaffman because I love him and I'm very happy he signed this. And I still have this poster book, man. So what did he say? He
Super 7 was selling those today.
Damn right. Super fucking high. Unfortunately.
Jolly Jared,
man. I wish that's why I said he didn't have any time to even tell him like it's Junior Doom.
He even gave Is that a XO? Is that
I
a
was
kiss
just
and
going to
hug?
comment on it. I was
XO.
just going to comment on it.
Lloyd
Give you a kiss
Kaufman,
and hug.
XO. He gives you a kiss and a hug, Jared.
He called me a god in the comments of this too. I was like, oh damn.
God.
Did he
Said
actually
you're a
give you a kiss and a hug?
I didn't meet him. It was actually Ryan
Oh.
that got this
Ryan
for
got
me.
this for him, and he got no love in this post either. So
He got
Ryan.
no love in this post.
Did you get a kiss and a hug, Ryan?
no.
I got a hug.
I got a
Oh,
hug.
that's cute. Okay, good.
He
Ooh.
got a hug. He
I
got,
got a hug.
He got
Lloyd-
jolly.
Lloyd Kaufman is sexually
He thought he
assaulted
was gonna spell my name wrong because he put the
Yeah.
jolly in there. He's like, oh no, his name's not Jolid.
Jolly
Oh,
Jared.
Lloyd's sharp as a tack though, still, man. Like, he's fucking great. All right, last
That would be
photo.
egg in my face if I corrected him.
Only one. So here is my photo I did for the Batman.
Beautiful.
Victor Zaz body.
Victor Zaz all day, baby. So I have two versions of the NECA Batman. One is the video game version that I originally bought before the actual 2-pack at the time came out, where it was the DVD or the Blu-ray and the Batman figure in the proper scale. They did the video game version. So I bought that and painted mine all black. I didn't give a fuck.
Mhm.
I even
I remember.
spray painted the fucking cape at that point too. So when I was doing this custom, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna finally hollow the mask out. And it was a pain in the ass, don't get me wrong. It is not easy to remove the actual like half Michael Keaton face that is in the NECA one. But painstakingly, you got to like carve around it, but also not protrude out of the mask to make it rip. So that took a while, painstakingly. But yeah, Victor Zaz, and then like I said, the underbits are cloth from the Rocky figure, and then that casting cave, fucking super fucking dope. And then yeah, I used that
Michael Keaton head.
fucking Mike all day, baby. That background is that set that both me and Mark have. I threw the Batmobile you can see in there too to make it look like it was really big. It's a big Batmobile too. And then just that staircase that fucking make it look like she was walking down the stairs. I mean, it's not film accurate one bit. And then I use the alien pack. You can swip on this one too.
And this is a nice chair he's in. I like that chair.
That
Oh,
is
definitely.
the Enterprise chair that
Oh,
comes.
yeah.
It's the Diamond Select.
Mhm.
Obviously, there's a base that comes with it, so I ripped it off the base, and then that control, that monitor right there, is the same thing. It's a whole set, but it's on a base though. So unfortunately, if you want to like get creative, you can rip it. You can swip on this one though. So you can swip on this one too. So just two versions I had. This one was obviously a little bit more noir, J.J. Abrams-y, fucking dark. So instead of just compromising and like, you know, not doing like all the versions, you guys can just swip it all day. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this was a fun shot. I like that everything is actually there. Everything's tangible. You know, the light is
Great, dude.
the light is actually in that NECA alien fucking case too. So thanks guys. Like I'm gonna be using the shit out of this fucking
Michael Keaton
Michael
head, fucking
Keaton
super dope.
It's dope.
Enterprise chair. Or I actually ordered. I could have got it actually today. I did order the Gotham Diamond Select. What's his name? No. The doctor. Fucking Hugo. Dr. Hugo Strange from the Gotham series. So I ordered that figure, and he comes with an operating chair as well.
Dope.
So that's my sweeks. Thanks, guys.
Good week, dude. Love it. Who's next? Here we go.
Gladiators.
All right, so we can go back to the first picture there just so we get an idea of where we're starting with this story here. So this is just the Vitruvian Hacks. So this is the Vitruvian Hacks diorama that I set up with the Temple ATA. And I threw up this fight last week. We covered it.
You threw
this
up?
is the Spartans versus Medusa. And then the next shot, if you want to go ahead and swip, Ryan. Swipple. Oh, there we go.
Keep swipping.
And so here you see Leonidas squaring off. They got the shields up. They're ducking for cover, and they got their lances out, and they're ready to fight.
How many of the Spartans do you have?
These 3.
You just have the 3. Okay.
Plus that magma, dude.
Stone guy.
Are you trying to army build these?
No, I think I'm cool. They're cool though.
I see that watermark.
Does she have 2 heads?
She comes with 1 head. Yeah.
Oh, I thought. I love that expression she has, dude.
Yeah, the expression's really great.
Yeah.
The Leonidas doesn't have such a great expression. He looks kind of serious, but it worked for the photo. I was really happy with how this shot came out. I don't know if you guys think so, but
man.
I think it's one of my personal best.
And that's a really cool marked again branded sheath that he's got there.
You see that shit?
I make a lot of products. I'm kind of like the supreme of toy photography.
No, you're like the Acme of fucking toy photography.
That's come out with like fridges, all of that shit, man.
I used C. Jessam. That's one of the vests that go with the red ninjas. I just threw that on Leonidas to try to make it a little bit different there. Cause he would look the same before. He would look more like those other dudes. He just had a different color helmet. Let's go. Dude. Next photo. So yeah, that got like 14 likes.
No, man.
Next photo now is Leonidas going up behind Medusa, and of course those other dudes are blocking their faces with their shields, and they're stabbing her with their lances, and he's going to take off the head of Medusa here. So another shot, you can actually see some of the depth of the diorama. It goes pretty far back there.
Love that Medusa. She's long. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's super hype. She's got the rattlesnake body.
Yeah, man.
So.
And that whole thing is
it's just this little series. I told you guys I'm trying to do cohesive little stories with my shots.
Could you throw a wire in her?
It doesn't need wire. She's perfect. She's not rubber. She's segmented and fully articulated.
Yeah. Does she pose really well? Does she stand up well and stuff?
She stands up pretty damn well, yeah. She's really well balanced and everything because she's bottom heavy.
Pretty damn well.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
so yeah, these are just those dudes. They're just squaring off there. They're trying to help out King Leonidas take care of this serpent being here. So if we go to the next shot here, you'll see what happens.
Oh shit!
This is the next shot. So here's a celebration, and all the Spartans are celebrating, and Leonidas now has the head of Medusa, and I threw some blood in there. Got it pretty bloodied up their lances, bloodied up his sword. Bloodied up her stump body there, and there's a little celebration happening. I got the fog machine going, so yeah, that one actually turned out pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, I like that. I was
happy with that.
I like that he's holding his helmet.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, just a little. This is a little Roman celebration here, and I didn't do a whole lot to this photo except just mess with I healed some of the joints a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
Nice. Looks great, dude.
Did you guys see where it is on this one? The Acme.
Oh, I see it.
You said Acme now.
I got the Acme on there. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that run, and then I just did a couple of snapshots later with that magma soldier.
That
really
took me a
fucking
second.
Happy with that magma soldier. Also, it was Veterans Day this weekend. Shout out to all the veterans. You guys fucking make this world a much better place.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Ooh.
All right, so this is my shot
in the air now.
This is the magma soldier here, the magma Spartan, and yeah, I went ahead and used my macro. So this is a 3 3/4 figure, guys, and yeah, I fuck with this a little bit and got like an inch away from this figure with my lens.
He said, "I fuck with this."
Snapped away. I just love the sculpt. I love the paintwork on this figure is unbelievable. They did a really good job with this. I just wanted to show it off because it's a cool like artistic take on what this thing can be.
Yeah, not everybody's shooting these.
I just did a little profile shot of it. Nobody's done this before, so yeah, I wanted to make it beautiful and show off how great the work is. There's just a little bit of healing I did, and not much though. And that's just a straight up raw picture. That's a different one tone, and then the next shot is the one I dropped tonight. It's the same photo, just backed up a little bit. Oh, sorry, that's a. Here we go. This is the other one backed up a little bit, and you can actually see the detail of the trees in the background and everything. And I was actually really happy with this shot as well. So this is just another. What's that?
I said, you went outside?
No, this is inside.
He said, no.
No, this is that same diorama. It's just a different tone. I fucked with the settings on the camera and shot it in a different tonal color. So yeah, hopefully you guys dug my week. That's it for my week in Instagram. Vitruvian hacks. I try to drop some shit no one else has done. So there we go.
Bro. Love it.
They need samurai swords, though.
They came with swords. They don't need samurai swords.
Everybody needs them.
Whoa.
Sharkman Davey. Here we go. Woody.
Dude.
Yeah.
Woody's
Laying
throwing
the
down.
smack down.
See the trash cans.
Throwing
SMD.
shit right down.
Did he water?
So what happened here?
So yeah, no, I just I set up a bunch of the dials that I have, a bunch of the dial pieces, which I'm starting to get quite bored of, and yeah, I need some new shit. I need some extreme sets or something, boys, because yeah, my stuff's getting a little stale. I feel
What?
like
This looks great, dude.
no,
this
yeah,
is a really good
thanks,
shot.
guys. No, I appreciate that, but I
Yeah,
used that back alley piece that I bought not too long ago. So it's got like the dumpster and like the balcony and everything. You know, the brick wall background. I used that to the side, and then as a big background piece, I used this dial piece that I made a few years back now. Of like a broken wall, of like a wall just kind of like blasted through kind of deal, and I've made up all these chunks of debris, whatever, like cement and whatnot, concrete, and yeah, I just kind of I took little bobby pins and like fucking paper clips and straightened them out and just stuck them into the dio, and at the angle I didn't even have to fub any of those out, so they just kind of look like they're flying through the air, which is kind of neat.
Nice.
And I did actually have a piece of wire, a firm wire that I have underneath that main Ninja there in the middle, kind of propping him up underneath him. But I fubbed that out, and it turned out pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, man.
Because like the way I do my cropping out sometimes is like, it's like I use just apps on my phone, and I don't have like Photoshop or anything like that, so I do it kind of ghetto style. But this one turned out quite nice. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I have
the best.
behind the broken brick wall is where I have Woody, of course, and he's a little out of focus, and behind
So
him.
is this Woody like having this like powers, like he's just like blasting through there?
Oh no,
He's a
it's just Woody
blaster.
kicking some fucking ass, man. Like he's just got, it's like One Punch Man like kind of strength. You know what I mean? He just
Okay.
kicked
One
all these
Punch
guys,
Man.
and they just fucking went through a wall, man.
Cowboys versus ninjas.
That's
You know what
it.
I seen way back in the day. I don't remember who did it or what it was. It was like realistic Woody. It was like a super sick like fucking Clint Eastwood style cowboy, but it was
Oh, no
Woody.
shit.
Yeah.
Had like Andy on the bottom of the boot and shit.
Yeah. All the fucking characteristics of Woody, but like realistic and gritty. It was so
Yeah.
dope. Kind of reminded me of this.
So I put the camping light behind that wall as well. So that's kind of what's lighting up Woody back there, giving it that shine through the wall and whatnot.
Dude, that backlighting looks really nice, actually, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
all
good.
A nice
put the-
contrast from the foreground.
Yeah, right. And it puts a nice little shine on some of the rocks that are flying through the air and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Shadow work
Yeah.
and shit.
yeah, exactly. No, I thought it was all right.
What
Yeah,
his hat is.
She's like, I thought it
Woody's
was.
got-
All right.
Woody's got the sai in his hand. I use like a Ninja Turtle sai for that.
I thought I told you. Don't hurt the toys.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's it on that one.
Dope, dude. That's really
Yeah.
good, man.
Thanks.
Garbage cans. I love
All
it.
day.
Yes.
He's like, then he found a blade and said,
Yeah.
fuck you, buddy.
Well, this was the blade he was using, but no, this is him just standing over his accomplishment, all proud over his dead bodies.
He's arrogantly proud, too. He's like, you
He's like, yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, the other face that he comes with, this version, I don't know if it's even a bootleg or if it's actually a Reveltech or what, but yeah, it's just like the normal, like, kind of straight face that he has. And
And then his eyes obviously move, too.
yeah, exactly. The one that I have doesn't have, like, the scared looking face or anything like that or whatever, right? So he's
Do you have 112
yeah.
dick at all?
Whoa! First
Does he-
question.
You gotta get him jerking off, bro. This is the jerk off Woody.
right? Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's been done, no?
Oh, big time.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta do it.
The scared face actually comes with the smaller Revoltech Woody.
what's that, sorry?
There's another version of Revoltech Woody.
Scared face.
Yeah.
There's another scared face. It's actually
I know,
smaller.
yeah, that's what
It's a
I'm
smaller
talking
version of it.
Oh, it is, eh? Okay.
Yeah, there's two different versions of him.
Okay.
But that one comes with the
Schooled.
Yeah, but yeah, I used those two black ninja, the articulated icons, and I used the Hawkeye articulated half-assed icons that I made.
Man, this setup is nice. You can use this like backdrop dials for like any amount of a picture or figures.
Yeah, my next two photos actually have those pretty much that one dial piece anyway.
Yeah, it's just set up this way. It looks nice, man.
Yeah, it works. Thanks.
Ooh,
Nice.
this is
A
great,
little
dude.
dark. A little dark, but the setup that I have here again is with that dial piece with the massive trash can, or sorry, the massive dumpster and the balcony and whatnot. But yeah, I've got the Netflix Daredevil hanging from the balcony kind of thing from the building behind, and I've got Bullseye kind of facing off with Punisher in the foreground here, a little out of focus, but.
Oh, is that accurate to Mark? Mark, is that accurate? Holding the fucking handles like that?
Yeah, it's on the right hand there, so you can actually be doing the burnout.
All right,
Yeah.
just
You
checking.
can actually been doing the burnout. Yes, the right hand.
That's a pass, bud.
I tried to think of that stuff. I tried to think of that.
You didn't
But otherwise,
have to. That was natural.
that's pretty much it. I obviously used that new fencing dial piece shit that I picked up at that
Dude,
park.
it works perfectly. Look at that.
Yeah, it works. I have those two little pylons in the foreground as well, but otherwise I use this cheap little bike, the 112 crotch rocket bike that I picked up at Walmart for Bullseye.
Yeah, there's like the Maestro or Maestro.
Maestro,
Maestro? Yeah.
So,
Maestro.
I don't remember what the fuck it's called. You know what I mean?
There's no R in it. It's Mezzo.
But there's a lot of
Oh,
articulation in them. All the fucking wheels spin, everything turns.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, those
you
are
know,
great.
they look pretty realistic and shit. So they're
Sells
solid.
at Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it has like shocks on it and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And they're cheap. They're fucking cheap.
Yeah, they're nice,
So-
man.
So yeah, I use that bad boy, and that's pretty much it for that shot. I'm a huge fan of that Bullseye figure, man. I like.
Right.
I like the way-
So, oh, did you post one today?
And yes, I posted one tonight. So
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Here we go. We got the
Nice.
green light. I like it, dude.
yeah, and I
Stalking.
put one of those little gels on the light. I used the green gel kind of thing, and just wanted to. I don't know. I kind of thought that it gave the whole Netflix Daredevil vibe with that lighting. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the fight scenes in that, at least the first season, have that kind of filtery look.
Well, then you should have used the Bernthal head then.
Well, you know what?
If you want the
He's
Netflix.
like, I swip and swipe genres.
Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of that Bernthal head. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
He looks
Not on this
sad.
body. Not on this body. Like, I don't
He's like,
mind it.
this one looks more like Bernthal than the Bernthal.
It's not even that it looks more like Bernthal. It just more looks like fucking Punisher. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
I hear ya.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's it. It's just fucking... I got another one that I'm going to be posting after this of... well, I'm not going to let you guys know, but... Yeah,
I'm not gonna let you guys
the
know,
last-
but
it's
Yeah,
the
but
last
fuck you
of this
guys,
little
though.
series
fuck
kind
you,
of a-
baby.
Is it
with
Punisher?
the Bullseye fights. No, it's not Punisher. Smart ass.
I love that your name's Sharkman Dave, but it should be Punisher Dave.
It should be. It should be.
Punisher.
I don't know. I don't think he's done as much Punisher as I've done.
He's
No,
done
you're probably
enough-
right, Mark.
he hasn't done
It'll
any
all catch
shark.
up, though.
Yeah, one day
Doesn't
you
do a
might
lot
get
of
that.
sharks.
Put a little shark. Shit.
You should do Punisher jumping a shark
I will.
on water skis.
Like the Fonz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riding a shark.
straight up, man. No, I'm down for that.
Great
And yeah, I
stuff.
have
Like I said,
little
though, that
bit of
setup is dope, dude.
the residual smoke from the bike kind of tucked away in the corner there as well. But
That's
Nice.
cool.
yeah,
Nice.
that's about it. Yeah, I like that setup. That setup is fucking cool, especially with that fencing. It really adds to the background now. I think that looks kind of neat.
Yeah, that's great.
But
I
again,
can't believe how cheap you got that stuff, man. I can
It's
never
just-
find that
It's
fencing
so funny
anywhere.
because I brought it up to the counter and the guy's like, "Let me go ask the guy and see how much I can get this for you." And I was literally about to shoot out to him, and be like, "Oh, I'll give you like $15-20." But I just bit my tongue. I was like, "No, I'll let him come back." see what he
Shut
comes
your
back with."
mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And then he was like, "Yeah, $10." I was like, "Done, cool."
I was thinking 5, but
Yeah.
we'll meet there.
You pay him, then you start laughing at him. You got robbed, son. You got
Yeah.
robbed.
Well, and I felt like kind of a dick because I was even that douchebag who like went through the bin and like the smaller items I just kept in my hand and didn't pay for.
Yeah. Stole
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, like the hat, the knee pads. I was just like, oh, these are gonna
Just-
stay in my
just
hand.
jacked all those. That's good.
So it is what it is.
Here at 18.
But yeah, that's pretty much been my fucking week on Instagram. There hasn't been too much that I've been taking photos of, except for tonight. Really, I really fucking got behind that bullseye figure. I fucking love it.
You got any plans for Christmas shots and shit, or are you avoiding
Christmas
that kind
shots?
of shit?
No. I definitely will be, man. I almost bought today. I almost picked up what's that? That Rey figure, is that her name from the newer Star Wars series?
Yeah.
I almost bought that one with the fucking 2 ice pieces, the 2 Berg pieces that it comes with.
Those are favorite pieces.
You know what I'm talking about? So okay,
I use those pieces in my week.
Yeah, so
all the wigs. I mean, it's no envelope, but
I use that too.
in every shot.
Yeah, it was between that and the Gordon. I ended up landing on the Gordon, but yeah, they were pretty much the same price. But I almost bought her because I wanted those ice dial pieces. But yeah, I've stopped at the dollar store. I'm gonna be picking up those little fucking those 112 trees. All those.
Gotta get all that shit, bud.
Trees.
Good.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. Get some of those Migos that are coming out. You should order that fucking Silent Night, Deadly Night too, man.
Yeah,
I don't think it was sold out.
Dude,
I'll be doing some sort of Christmas photo. I need to pick up the.
I'm doing so many shots of that thing.
I don't know why I haven't yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Awesome.
that limited to 500 figures or 5,000?
5,000. There's only a few left.
You said 500.
And it's only $70.
And you get a folded poster.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's totally not worth it.
Nah, it's worth it.
And Scott didn't do
All
any
right,
photos.
Scott.
Good.
He did.
I did plenty of photos.
Look at this.
Your
People-
photos are giving people seizures, Scott.
That's what I do, man. I gotta keep people on their toes.
This induced a
Foam in their
prostate
mouth.
milking.
So they're not caught slipping, Or
I
like
caught slipping.
slipping.
You don't do the swip.
Slipping.
Mezco, Leatherface, one of the best figures they ever
Right?
made.
This is 2 as well. This is
part 2.
Texas Chainsaw 2.
Like even more retarded and redneck.
He's really
That's
handsome
my,
looking.
that's my favorite one, though.
Oh yeah.
I love that you're just using your lighter. You're just like flicking your lighter on.
Long exposure with the lighter. About 20, maybe like 13 shots, I think, and then.
That's hilarious. And awesome.
Love it, dude.
I love it.
Very simple. But
Every spot you do it gives you different lighting and shit, so it's fun. You fuck with that.
yeah,
Like I said, it induced a prostate milking.
Whoa.
He saved it.
He said he had to get milked.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
milk anything. We already knew that.
I got nipples.
I got milk me. Sick. I love it. I love you guys.
I think I did all videos this week, so that's interesting. I
Good, I
usually
like
do
it.
mostly pictures, but I've been doing a lot of stupid videos. So.
You know, you should
Stupid
try
videos.
it. You should give us a swipe of a nice, clear
Swip.
still image.
Should he do a swipe or a swip?
Oh,
The
shit, I
swip.
should
It's
do
like a
that.
swipper.
You
Do
should
a
definitely
swip.
take the advantage of the swip option.
I know. I put them on my stories, but yeah, I should do it on the SWIP. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or never. Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
but-
you.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. You'll buy it.
Hey, I am the tour photography police.
I only like people nowadays that get when I say that. Whatever. Fuck you.
Whatever. You'll like it anyways. Fuck you.
Whatever. Fuck you.
How'd you do?
What?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this one I
Oh,
like
shit.
because it's fucking got a NECA fig in there. I've got a Mezco fig and a McFarlane fig. And
Everybody's
I used
having a party.
I used extreme sets, even though you can't see it right here. But and that teenage monster teenage caveman dial. So there's like
Yes, Teenage Caveman all day.
4 different toy companies in this little video. But
The
I
only
don't know.
buddy that's not getting any love is Soda Toys.
No love for them. But
Creepy as fuck.
I don't know, just Henrietta I don't know, I've never put anything through that window. 'Cause
Right.
I've always just put a figure behind there, but I was like, oh, Henrietta's got a long neck. This is kind of perfect. Chop Top's kind of like, what the fuck? And the sheriff's ready to blast the head off. So, I don't know.
That figure still sells for fucking Mad Ducks.
Which one?
The sheriff. Well, both of them, yeah.
Yeah, the sheriff and the dial piece.
Pretty bummed. I burned the hair on Henrietta from doing that lighter, long exposure shit.
Did
like,
you?
The right side of her hair, you can tell it's kind of like fucked up. Like,
well, you got another shot. They got that new one coming out.
I know, but that's like the Ash vs. Evil Dead one. I might just have to buy another one of these. God damn it.
I might just have to buy another one of these.
Oh,
Do
they
like
released
Ryan
that.
does. Just get some pubes, though, and glue on there. And, you know.
Old man pubes for this.
The creepiest is the background moves, too.
Yeah, that's just my fuck up.
It's creepy, though.
Doom points it out like a real dickhead.
It's the creepy part part about it, though.
Doom's
cool.
like, look at this, look at the mistake you made.
No, I like it. I was saying that's the creepy part.
I don't think it's a mistake. Though. It actually came out really well.
No, I didn't see it as a mistake. I think it adds to the creepiness of it.
Yeah,
if it was just her,
self-conscious
if it was just her,
so.
no, Scott knows. Scott knows I love him.
You know what? I'm waiting for Scott to subliminally put one frame of like a cock.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And like
Toss
we all just
used to do that at the end of their
think
episodes.
Of dicks for like the next day.
Just a cock. That's
why am
not
I thinking
bad
of
idea.
dicks all day? I don't know why.
Subliminal cuts.
That podcast.
One frame of like.
Yeah, well, that's a good suggestion. I'll take that.
That's a good suggestion.
Why don't you slip one frame of your dick in there?
Next
I mean,
time,
what?
I want to see you.
How
I
about
want to
just
see
your
one.
pubes?
Scott, do one where he's just itching his fucking scalp too.
I've done that.
Okay, do it again.
Okay, do it again.
I even used a Cornbug song for the
Oh
music.
yes, corn bugs.
Bill Mosley
Buckethead.
singing. Bill Mosley liked that video.
Nice. He's also used to go as onions, because onions make you cry. He's totally on old ass Buckethead CDs.
I love Buckethead.
Buckethead's the man.
Next video, Ryan.
Next. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Got to
Look at
figure
that
that
shit
out. I
out.
wanted that Reagan.
Oh my god. I thought this was funny because it's like Ghostface about to kill this bitch, and then he realizes like, oh shit, like she's crazy.
She's crazy. I'm
He's
dead.
just like frozen there, like and his mouth is all
He's got his
open.
O face on. He's like, oh, I was gonna rape you too. Never mind.
Exactly. Yeah, he went into the wrong room. I guess.
You fuck with the wrong bitch.
Yeah,
What did you set on
classic.
fire to do this?
Just my lighter. Same shit. I just did maybe like 20 pictures of different exposures with fire, and yeah.
Dude, something new. I've never seen
Oh,
that
so
before.
you're kind of like using
Holding the lighter
lens,
up front.
lens lighting it though, or light raying it.
Well, I have a black light on top of the extreme sets. That's the only other lighting. Oh, and I have a little LED flashlight.
But you're
below,
dragging
so-
it over, so it's getting like each shot looks
Oh
like
yeah,
it's full.
I'm shooting in bulb, so I take a picture, I wave my lighter, and then I.
Oh, you did this in bulb. Okay, yeah.
That's how I always get the flames. It's like my.
It's like 29 fucking seconds of waving, then, right?
No, for this, because I had a lot of lighting. You know, I had the black light and the flashlight on Ghostface, so it was just like 2.5 seconds that I did each time. But if
Okay.
it was all black, then yeah, I would do it for like at least 15-20 seconds. with the
Yeah.
lighter.
I think I saw a subliminal cock.
It got cocked.
I'm like, oh, there it was.
It was in her mouth real
There-
quick.
See it? There it goes. Oh, was that
Almost
it? There?
paused on it.
Dude, I'm so gonna do that, you guys. Add one frame of the dick. Dude.
Oh, was that it? Oh,
Now we're gonna debate the dick.
got it. Oh, well, that was it. I saw it.
Be a new game like finding Mark's watermark. Be finding Scott's
Finding
cock.
Mike's
Find
water.
Scott's cock.
The cock frame.
Oh my god, you guys are amazing.
Next.
Ryan.
He's like, I left a few figures out.
Ooh, creepy as fuck. This one,
Right.
dude. E.T.
Backgrounds are
body.
great.
Yeah, E.T. NECA with that McFarlane Movie Maniacs thing, Spider, Norris, whatever. I don't know. I just had this stupid idea. I had like 20 pieces of paper next to me for some random reason, and I was just like, all right, I'll just try, see which one turns out the coolest. And then I was scrolling on my camera wheel, and I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna keep changing them every time because this looks pretty cool. And then it's kind of, I don't know.
This one's super hype. Yeah.
I might explore more with this technique of just swapping backgrounds, like for stop motion. It looks
definitely.
That's dope, dude.
God, it was cool.
It's super McBalls hype.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Creepy as fuck.
might be it. I think.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what I posted. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh no, I have one South Park one that I did.
You put some fractured in your butthole. Oh shit! I didn't see this.
Whoa.
Oh, nice with the size charts.
Some fucking Mezcos and Kid Robots. Just I think that's 4 of each figure. They're all different sizes.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm looking like they're all kind of just. I don't know.
I love it.
I like how you're like you doubt yourself like when you say like I don't know, I don't know, whatever. Just fuck
I don't
you.
know. Just, fuck, yeah, whatever. You'll
I'd like
watch it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Whatever, you're gonna watch
I'd like
it.
to see it a bit. I'd like to see it a bit slower, a bit more dragged out.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. See, I'd make them so quick and shitty that I'm like, I could have done it.
Really?
slower.
Oh.
I
The ground-
love it.
Like Jared's gonna call me out for the ground moving, like the paper moving.
I didn't say
There's
shit. It's
There's
great.
like, you know what I love? I love when the floor moves. I love that part.
I am that.
No, guys, I love it.
I love that it has faulties. No, it's
Look,
great.
see the shadow of a cock in the background. I love
Like
it.
I thought I was creative when I used them together, but this is super creative that you like.
Yeah, it's like
that you
they're
even
kind
thought of it.
shrinking or getting big. I don't know. It's stupid. Next, that's it. That's my week.
He's like, stop. Just leave
Whatever.
it
Fuck
alone.
you.
He's like, skip
Keep
me
dropping
next
those
week.
videos.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Next time, just skip me, dude. Fuck you.
Just skip
Fuck.
me.
What a dick. What a dick.
I'll stroke the shaft later.
Next time, fuck you, okay, guys?
Thank you. It's super high.
Love it.
Dudes.
He's like, I got this printout and I have these figures. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's a piece of paper from Michael's, dude. 39 cents.
I have that
Fine.
too.
Everybody got that shit.
Last one, did you upload anything?
If that guy would have sold money for it, he would have made money on it, but they're only like 39 cents, so ain't nobody made money
This
on
is
it.
my week.
Oh, hella good shot.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I was not really gonna post or take a photo of this, but I was like, yeah, what the heck. So I used a digital background for this one. So I found a like a hallway shot, like a screenshot of a Ragnarok. I mean, obviously it's not it's not a source accurate because when she did this, she's in the vault. But
Dude, it looks dope.
Whatever, it's still good.
I'm the goddess of death, and you're the god of what again?
oh yeah, it's my custom hell.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Oh my god.
Dope, dude. Like I said before, this takes it from a fucking normal ass Marvel Legends to an actual like photography fucking worthy figure, you know.
Oh, that hair though.
That hair.
You can
That
comb
hair.
that. Did you comb that? Does the carpet match the drapes too?
It does actually.
It does actually.
So I also did the same thing with the acetone technique. So she doesn't have a glossy face. So and I did take off some of the veins because the one that they have on the Hasbro original versions, the little veins that she has on her face are a little thick. So I just kind of completely removed it since you can't really tell anyway in the movie.
Yeah.
So I did, I did use acetone to kind of smoothen that out and take the glossness out of her face a bit.
Dude, it fucking picks up the light a lot better that way too.
Right. And then the fire is from another like SH figure where it's action figure that actually stands on her hand, so which actually kind of came out easy for me to do, so I don't have to do any Photoshop and whatnot.
You just backlight it with a piece.
Yeah, it's just one quick, simple shot. I actually have I have 4 lights here going on. I have one that's coming from the top right, shining through her hand and bouncing off to her face. One backlight on the top, one on the left, and one on the bottom.
Looks great, dude.
Yep,
Hella good.
Thank you. Yeah, custom cable.
I'm scared.
I'm
turned
scared.
on.
I saw the movie. Oh, I'm scared.
Did you like the movie? Oh, it's too funny, you said, right?
I liked it. I mean, it wasn't the best Marvel movie.
Rufus
But I liked
Guardians
it.
too.
Guardians 2, the best Marvel movie. Oh, me.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Look at this guy.
Oh, so we're looking at me now. Eric
Nice
Hayes on
floor
Instagram.
selling on there.
Yeah, I just wanted to use this fucking Carter J. Burke fig that I got, and we talked about last episode.
He's
awesome.
This is dope, man.
You can't make that kind of decision. He's a grunt.
He's
I don't
doofy,
know.
all right.
Like I said, he's full of fucking life. You can use this figure in a lot of different, just like angles and scenes, and like with different hand expressions. Go like, what? You know, what did I do? Kind of shit.
What about you?
Is
Just a
anybody
real,
gonna you plan on doing any kind of mad about you shots or anything?
I do. I
Isn't that
totally do.
Is there a Helen Hunt out there? Is that
Should be.
You could fubber.
Yeah, just find like a blonde girl.
Fubber. I mean, he does go well in this universe as well. You know what I mean? So it's perfect for what it is.
You need
James
Cameron too.
And again, if you pop his head off and put someone else's head on this body, it's a nice random kind of civilian clothed body too.
Yeah,
so that's nice. But yeah, again, this is I'm using the Acid Rain crates in the background that the figures came in, and that's my TV in the back, just of like a hull or like a ship interior kind of shit. So yeah, super simple stuff. Just a pain in the ass of where it gets set up in front of a TV, because like my TV isn't really in a spot that's good for photography. You know what I mean? So still, even if it's a simple setup in front of a TV, it can be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well, it's tough matching the, it's tough making sure that the blues, obviously are syncopated.
Yeah, I mean,
no bouncing on the screen as well of the light.
Yeah, trying to get the fucking reflection down and away from it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this shot. That's the fucking Carter J. Burke from NECA.
He's Booker.
It goes well with that. It goes well with that NECA Ripley, dude, with the leather jacket. It goes well with them.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
He's like, they sleep together. In the same bunk.
Like better if they slept together.
Yeah. Tons of light on these, like 4 lights on these guys, just to get everything lit and properly fucking
nice. It's flushed.
All right, we're next shot, Ryan. Thanks, guys.
Word. Dang.
Cult of Cthulhu.
This shot, guys.
This is a wicked setup.
I'm a fan of this shot too, guys. Like,
nice.
I can't stop looking at this shit. I love this fucking Kickstarter line of toys. I like the content. I like this. It's 1/18th scale shit too, nice and small. So you get nice big fucking pieces of diorama. You know what I mean?
Do big shots with that.
Yeah. But yeah, just Cult of Cthulhu, fucking the inspector coming upon a sermon of sorts.
This is the best photo anybody's ever done with these figures, including the people that like actually made these figures.
Make them. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Yeah.
That flame piece, is that from the fucking Iron Fist?
That's Green Goblin.
Dude, that's just the Goblin bath.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting there, man. Just super simple.
Yeah. That's right. I couldn't remember what it was from. I have that as well.
Everybody got that.
Everybody got that.
My mom's got that shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm telling you.
She got extras?
Yeah, nah, dude.
Your mom's got a couple, yeah.
She got a couple. I've been trying to get them off her. She was like, no.
She was like, hell no.
Hell no.
Is this one of your more recent Dio pieces, Eric?
Yeah, well, probably the most recent, actually.
It's the Ruins, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
But you know what? Like this line of toys is really awesome, guys. Like fucking retro shit. Look at the they have like little accessories and shit. All of them. They're so neat. I love this line. And being able to shoot them nicely too with a good camera and a nice diorama setting and lighting and shit really makes them shine and shit too, right?
Yeah,
I
the
wanna
dudes that
see
produce that should use this as their promo piece.
I want to see
Right.
you get that 12-inch one though.
Perfect.
The 12-inch one, yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm not missing out not having it, but having it would be cool too. It's a huge fucking piece. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, glad you guys like this. Next shot, Ryan.
Oh
Superman.
shit! He squeezed one out.
Squeeze one out.
Oh shit! He's
Dude.
full of Zion.
Oh, this is the new Mezco fucking classic Superman. I got him in front of a TV display of the Fortress of Solitude, and I used those fucking ice pieces.
There we
Star
go.
Wars, right?
The ones that Dave said he saw in the wild there. Dude, I got like, because each one of those packs comes with 2, so you just get 2 packs. You have 4 pieces of ice. Yeah.
And they're pretty big pieces too. They're like 5 inches
Yeah.
long. Yeah,
They're not
fucking
bad,
sweet.
dude. You can get them like, you can start putting them in the foreground all the way to leading into the background and shit.
Yeah, they work for this for sure.
Yeah. So this is, again, the Mezco Superman that I just got. Dude, I can't complain about it. I can't. It's awesome.
Good head wire.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's stuff I could totally want. Like, there's certain media out there that's selling complete new suits and everything, too, for them, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, you look up Tony Mays on Instagram. He's doing complete head sculpts, suits, capes, everything.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
But
it's
dude-
toned down version of this.
This fucking classic Superman is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a Superman hater by any means. I love Superman. Even when I was a little kid, knowing that,
Quintessential, man.
even when I was a
Yeah.
little kid, knowing that Jerry Seinfeld loved Superman made me even like Superman.
Right.
Made me like it even more when I was a little
Right.
kid. You know what I mean?
When you see a Superman statue on a shelf.
I'm like, yo, he
He
likes.
defends him
Superman.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I like so yeah.
best.
I totally like Superman. So having this in my collection now is gonna be, it's awesome.
Nice.
All kinds of
You gotta make him
accessories.
square up against some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get some. Oh,
You got any
Dude.
Doomsday figures?
there's
They
that.
have that one coming out.
They have
Okay.
a
You have
dark
a Doomsday?
side.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Oh no,
Dark
it's Dark
Side.
Side.
Dark
I'm
Side.
saying, yeah.
Dark
Dark
side.
side.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Mezco Dark Side is gonna be amazing when it comes out. I might have to go in on that. That's gonna be a big expensive piece though.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they'll make them big too.
Spender.
But I mean, I might fucking go in on it because even Batfleck can get in on the action. Fuck
Right.
it,
Yeah.
why not? Right.
Did Seinfeld like Man of Steel?
Yeah, he was a
didn't,
huge fan.
I don't know.
It didn't come out. Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I mean, Seinfeld, the
Seinfeld
show
was a
wasn't.
huge fan.
But
Ryan. He loved it.
yeah,
He told the
Ryan.
stories.
We'll
He's
go to
talking
the next
about
shot.
the movie, though. He's asking if he saw like the movie Man of Steel, right?
Yeah, Man of Steel.
He told
Seinfeld
us
ended
personally.
before
He
that
told us
movie came
personally. He
out.
called us up and told us.
So is this what
Yeah.
you were talking about, Eric? Trying to get the eyes to glow?
Yes, sir. This is me using the long exposure on the eyes.
Wow.
Holding a light over top of it as the counter counts down, and then as soon as it takes the fucking shutter goes off, I'll remove the light and just let the glow get picked up by that long exposure. So just trying to show off a little bit else of what this figure could look like in shots, using its props with its different head and glow feature and shit, and yeah, articulation's there. He can totally reach across his own chest and shit. So
Sweet.
really dope figure, man. Really good.
Is that Luther showing him some?
No, that's Batman all day.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's why when you
Is
watch
it-
the Lego movie, he's like, "Who's your greatest enemy?" Superman.
He's like, hey Superman, look at this.
Fuck you, Superman. Here's some
Look what I got.
kryptonite in your fucking face.
Hey Superman, what's this?
I own the night. Get fucked.
Goddamn you, Batman.
How you dare you try to come in my territory?
You know I'm allergic to green K.
I'm allergic to those green rocks.
This is like drugs for Kryptonians.
I light
goddamn.
my own beacons.
But yeah, guys, honestly, this figure's fucking super sick.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm Batman. I'm fucking sick.
Next photo.
Next. But yeah, that's it for this Superman for now. And
Damn.
Yes. That is so good.
here's a nice shot of the new Gremlin Mohawk
He
figure I
goes,
just picked
here's
up.
a nice shot. It is.
And there's this little folded piece of paper again.
This will be this take 2 of the shot. Since the last time I tried this setup, I had only the NES version of Mohawk. So
That's true.
I got Mohawk and did it again. There you go.
I did it again. Fuck you. Whatever. I totally redid the shot. Fuck you. The detail on that thing is sick, but it's just like it's tough. The scaling of these.
There's the envelope on the floor. If y'all didn't know
There's
already.
the envelope.
There it is. Yeah.
But champ. Got WWE ladder in the background with some like Extreme Sets crates and shit, my own crates. But yeah, just showing off this fucking amazing paint job on this Mohawk figure from NECA.
Yeah, they did a good job with that thing.
Yeah, because it's like almost like it's. I mean, you pulled it off with this, but it's like mostly you have to use like Hot Toys props with these.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're big. They're nice and
They're
big.
big,
Yep.
yeah.
But as you can see here, you can kind of make something work.
Like they almost work in. I mean, technically, that you could actually work these in like your house too. You know what I mean? Like if you actually
like 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can.
They're not that big, dude. I mean, I'm holding this in my hand right now, and it's small. It's only 7-inch.
You could pull it off with perspective, though.
Well, for sure you could, but I'm saying it is only 7-inch figures. Like next to the Superman's the same height.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which they wouldn't be in real life.
It's a crazy perspective though, because this gizmo is so small.
Mm-hmm.
This gizmo here is super fucking awesome, articulate, but really small of a figure too.
Those eyes are like. So
he's only like 4
there,
inches, right?
Yeah, he's mega small, dude, but super awesome too.
Are you using a kit lens on this or the macro?
No, that's kit lens. I don't have a macro.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like fuck you.
Sounded so disappointed.
Ew.
Hey, Eric, I can't wait for you to have a macro lens.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for Eric to get a macro.
I'm going to start a GoFundMe account.
Let's do a Kickstarter for Eric's macro.
Some macro lens, some macaroni, some macaroni salad.
He's like, the winners get a middle finger. They get an idea to be conceived in photo form.
You get a printout of the
Christmas is
photo.
coming. Let's all just pitch in. Let's all just pitch in.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys,
Christmas time,
you guys get the joy of looking at my feed.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, joy.
He's like, I'm not making money at this, people. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, next photo.
That's it, boys.
That's it. Yeah.
Thanks for the love, guys.
Cue that music.
Wicked week.
Hope you like my shit, boys.
Supercells.
Oh.
And buttons.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into the Action Toy Art Podcast for Junior Doom, for Marked Again, for Eric Place, for the One Cam, for Scott Skywalker, and for Sharkman Dave, and also for Cryptid Toys. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Podbean, Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all the places. Make sure you give us a 4-star review. Give us some likes on Instagram. Make sure you follow us. Don't get caught slipping. Use the ATA Dreadnoughts hashtag. Peace.
Swip.
Not using our hashtag? Well then, don't expect to get featured, Momos. If your girl loves our show, she's a keeper. A stands for action. That's what you'll get here. T stands for toys. Sometimes we talk about them. The other A stands for art, as in, we should figure out what that is.
Thanks for listening to the show. For some great toy art, you can check out ATA Dreadnoughts on Instagram and Facebook. Remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe to our show on Podbean. If you'd like to ask us any questions, leave a comment and we'll make sure to answer on the next episode.
You recording already, dude?